Ladies and gentlemen, we come to you live. There are 17 earthquakes, 4 missile strikes. I don't know. That's how I feel like I have to come in with that every...
About how many now? 8 airplanes fell. Some of them disappeared.
Yeah, we just lost one subscriber.
Yeah, man. Oh, I almost said it on live. I guess if Poom Poom could be said on live, then I could say what I wanted to say.
No, it's okay.
But it is Tuesday. Some of y'all got me a little fucked up in these comments. Let's be nice, hey, okay?
I feel so accomplished. I got called a concubine.
What the yeah, we did get called concubines. We're also the most boring podcast on.
Like, let me tell y'all something. If this is not your cup of tea, you don't have to engage. But what you will not do is get on my page talking crazy, disrespecting my husband of almost 14 years and my co-host. We're not doing that. We're not doing that at all. So, whoever that was, I told him I'll just block you. It doesn't even matter.
Respectfully.
Like, I like your content by yourself. Oh, now you're not going to get to watch my content unless it's stolen and put somewhere else. So, shout out to y'all. But thank you so much. It's Tuesday, and you are watching Calls From Beyond. If you are watching from my page, remember to go over to Calls From Beyond and subscribe, please, please. Very, very important. The show will not remain live on this channel for very much longer. So make sure you migrate and let us know that you are a Black Cauldron refugee once you get there. So how does this work, Austin?
I forgot. No, I'm just kidding. You caught me off guard. This is a live call-in show. So, I think it's up on the screen. I'm seeing a different screen. But that's okay. That's my fault, not yours. Oh, okay. There is a number scrolling right here on the bottom of the screen, right here. Mm-hmm. Somewhere around here. It is completely free to call in. We invite you to call in. However, the phone lines can fill up pretty quickly. So if you do want to skip the line, you can send a $10 Cash App or a $10 Cash App to Calls From Beyond, $ Calls From Beyond, capital C, capital F, capital B. Or you can send a $10 Super Chat. Now, when you send that $10, you do need to include the last 4 digits of your phone number. Now, if you are a YouTube member for Calls From Beyond, we do give you the special perk of getting 1 free skip the line a month, correct? We're doing a month?
Yeah. Once a month, but just keep in mind, y'all, we mean a YouTube member, not a YouTube subscriber.
Correct.
We appreciate 1,000% of our subscribers. However, becoming a member and, helping us out financially, that helps us give you guys more content, provide additional things. So we give you certain perks.
Mm-hmm. And shout out to Sweet Pea. She said, I've been looking for your channel for about a year now. And that's because most people, even though I pronounce my screen name Black Cauldron, I dropped the A because I didn't want to get sued by Disney. So a lot of people look for me and they find an 80s Disney movie. And yeah, so shout out to you. Thank you for being here.
The dope thing about it, Sweet Pea, is now you have a year's worth of content that you get to go back and just tap into. And it's a lot. It's a lot of stuff, y'all. It's a lot of stuff. So if you haven't had the opportunity to go back and watch some of those old videos, please be my guest to go back and watch some of them. I promise you, this content, the call-in show is a lot different than the content that's on the page, you know, and
It's similar though. We talk about scary stuff.
it's similar. You know, you get the same
Feel.
the
Is
same.
that my phone?
That might be mine.
That's mine.
I was gonna say I just heard about it.
We're all
I'm
over
it's
here
one of us.
distracted as hell.
Yeah, but it's the same vibe for sure. But it's just the beautiful Miss Noah by herself.
Awesome. Thank you again, Sweet Pea. And if you want to call in, the lines are open, right? Mm-hmm. Lines are open. So if you also were here last week and we had to screenshot your name and wait for this week, call in. You do get a complimentary skip. We have a notepad full of whoever was here last week.
Except for the guy who called us the N-word.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I had to edit that out.
Yeah, that was horrible. I mean, it's YouTube. I mean, it's no worse than being called a concubine. Sorry, guys.
I don't know what's worse, concubine, pum pum.
No, the poom
That was my goal. You know, I've been buying.
that was pretty fun.
I've been buying Valentine's Day gifts for 13 years to get called a concubine. It's crazy. It's diabolical, actually.
Yes,
that it took that longer that you're getting called that.
That now I've been
diabolical.
I've been, you know, after two weddings,
Yeah,
you know, 3 honeymoons, I get called a concubine now.
Hiring on Fiverr, according to
Man,
her.
listen, we've had 50 employees, and I get called a
No, I
concubine
meant you.
now.
no,
Oh,
you being
oh
after
yeah, I got hired
everything.
on Fiverr. You're,
I'm
Yeah.
on Fiverr.
you know, so
I can't remember.
sexy
I
chubby
think
guys.
Value.
Sexy, you not going. Back then, the only thing I had to offer was a gun and a gun
Yeah, and now you're gonna
And
get
then
us kicked off.
guns.
and guns.
Boy,
You feel me?
you can't say that on TikTok Live. You gotta say
He had a pew.
unfortunately. Do they have a pew?
I didn't know he was on TikTok Live. I thought we stopped that.
Oh, our
Not
bad.
for calls.
It looks like we're skipping, or at least on my screen it is.
Are we lagging?
Who knows?
Well, my
But
bad,
yeah, you
y'all. I
guys
didn't mean
call
to
us.
say. The only thing I had was a.
Boy,
Arm.
you didn't have nothing. You had an apartment, a little smelly dog, and
Hold
a
up!
baby.
No.
You know what?
When you met me, I was armed security, baby.
Oh my God, Lord have
and I
mercy.
had 2 cars.
You did. You did.
Two
They-
cars. What were they?
I had 2 cars. They had
It
no
was a
AC, but
One of them was he gave it to me though, and let me drive.
it was like a little. One of them was a Toyota Camry, and
It's a nice car.
and a Durango.
Mm-hmm.
Was
Oh.
it the leather seats? Durango?
No.
Because
I
I
had
have
a cloth.
I have PTSD from those.
Man, me
Especially
too.
summers
Get
out here.
burned. Oh my God.
Yeah, no, mine was the cloth.
They're
It's the
saying no
front.
video or sound.
What?
Hold on. Can you guys hear me?
Can y'all hear me? If y'all see, somebody said little smelly dog.
Yeah,
Somebody-
but they're
some people
30
can hear us.
seconds behind, so. I don't know. Can y'all hear us?
Tatiana, can you hear us?
Yes. Sounds good. Okay, just making sure, y'all.
Sometimes YouTube
Okay.
does act up.
Yeah, it was skipping a little bit on my side.
I would say
Okay.
if you have any issues, because I know I watch lives too, and one of the podcasters that I watch, he goes live 3 times a week, and sometimes it'll trip, and I have to pause the live, and then press play and fast forward through back.
What is YouTube having you do just to enjoy content?
Listen, hey man, I'm willing to do it if I want to watch that content. I want to be able, when I send my super chat, I don't want it to be an old super chat. I want it to be, you know,
Yeah, man.
I like
So,
sending super chats.
Yeah.
Speaking of sending something, one of our subscribers sent me something.
Oh,
and
yes.
I wanted to see if you guys see what I
Yeah, I think
kind of see
it's on
and
the,
what
the
she
email,
sees.
George.
Yes, it is a picture, and the lines are open. Please dial this number down below. A lot of you guys wanted to call in last week, and we had to screenshot your name. So if you were a part of that, you are welcome to call and skip for free. We do have your number. And while we wait for us to pull this up, please tell me where you're watching from. We're in the beautiful Portal, Las Vegas. Where are y'all from? Yep, I can see and hear her again. See, YouTube, get it together.
All right, so the picture's on the screen.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now.
Okay. So, all right. This came from someone, and I don't know if they want to remain anonymous, but she took a picture outside of what is presumably like a church. And where's this picture at? I assumed that it was haunted. Okay, but do y'all see what I see in the windows?
So
it's
something in the bottom 4 windows.
It looks, I'm not going to lie, like dirt.
Whoa. That's a head in the 3rd window.
I feel like it's people.
Those are people.
In the 3rd window?
Yeah,
No,
like
scoot back.
skeletons.
It looks like it's a bunch of people just standing looking outside.
Hey, I got
the
goosebumps
windows.
when you zoomed in. I ain't gonna hold you.
This almost reminds me of my
When we went to the La Rue.
Yeah, to see Marie Delphine's House of Torture.
I remember you showing me that one.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Mel. Hey, Boo. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat.
Hey, shout out to Mel.
Shout out, Mel.
Shout out
Is
to
that- no,
Mel. And
was
also,
Do I sound better? Not as loud?
not as long.
Oh no, I meant like the like computer audio, not you.
Got it.
I feel like I see some people just standing looking back, but this is not supposed to be open.
Nah, but what's crazy?
It's not supposed to be open.
No, I don't think it is.
What's crazy is when George zoomed in, you can see the radiator, right? But then above, like 2 squares above the radiator, I see a skull.
Is
I
that
feel
the
like-
second row?
So look, the second row at the very bottom, you see the radiator,
Yeah, is that what that is?
and then look, two screens, 2 windows up, it's a head.
I
The second window.
I kind of feel like
Third-
that's the weather. Oh wait, hold on, no. Right here. I see what you're saying.
Like,
Wait a minute.
so look, go over 1 from
That
the bottom
kinda looks
left.
creepy.
From the bottom left, go over 1, you'll see the radiator. Now go up 2.
Oh, sorry, y'all.
You'll see the
Somebody
skull.
is emailing me.
Right
now.
where
Yeah.
you see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That looks creepy as hell. It does, and I didn't even see that. I feel like it's one of those
I
things
think,
where you put it together and then you see a multitude of things.
She said it's a gold dress. No, it's a blue dress.
I'm like, yes. No, seriously. Because I see 4, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, between 4 and 5 people standing and looking out. But then again, that I see where you're talking about where it is 1, 2, 3. It's 3 up on the second row. That kind of looks creepy too. So what do y'all think? That's the picture I sent. There's no floors high enough for people. Wait a minute.
Oh, Gemini said that's the pic she sent.
Yes. So she said there's no floors high enough for people. That's what she's trying to tell us. Like, there shouldn't have been nobody. So these are vaulted ceilings. Thank you so much, Lovely 8, for the $4.99 super chat.
See, now Mel, don't start your
Wait,
girl.
why are people at... This is like a church or something.
yeah, it makes me think of like a stained glass window.
No, but Mel said, why are we looking at the people? Mel sees it. That's why I said, Mel, don't start your
Okay,
What
so
you mean by that?
I'm sorry. I love Mel so much. Like, that's my girl
Day
in real
one.
life. And she lives in, I'm sorry to put you out. Her house haunted as hell, y'all. Something's wrong with that house. She be sending me shit and I'm like, I rebuke you. Don't come. And then we'll be on like FaceTime and here she come
Mel's
like,
the friend you
"Who's
don't
that
talk
man
to when you
behind
FaceTiming."
Or if you by yourself in the house, like I was.
Don't talk to Mel if you FaceTime
I
her.
said, Lord.
'Cause she gonna air your shit out. She gonna be like, oh, little boy just ran past you in the hallway.
The 4 people. Okay. I thought I was just tripping. I thought I was just tripping. Whenever I first seen that picture, I'm like, there's clearly 4 people. It reminds me of that picture I took in New Orleans.
Shout out
3
to Lovely
men
8.
and
Thank
1
you
lady.
so much.
Well, apparently they're floating because there's no steps. It's vaulted. It's a
Hold on, man. Mel, you can't be telling us the sexes, okay?
right. 3 men, 1 lady. Okay, 1 has a gold tee. I can't but I have something else and I'm trying to find it. You guys have been sending. First of all, thank you guys so much for sending me tarot and tea. When I tell you my good sisters and brothers is getting on camera, I said voice notes. They showing their whole face. They like, so yeah, this is what happened. I'm like,
Just airing
okay,
it out.
come on, let's go. So I appreciate y'all really like sending me
Terrell and
this
T's
stuff.
about to be lit.
And
we
I'm just so excited.
we working on some special little.
Yes, they're the only platform that really knows what's going on. Like, I kept it secret from TikTok regarding the store and online, and we are this close. So y'all are amongst the special people that know about the store. And my assistant and I have been working super hard on it. I'm just gonna go ahead and say I have the prettiest spiritual metaphysical store ever. It's gorgeous.
No, it's
It's
some of
my
the
love letter to the
detail.
South. Like,
I hate her so much.
Why are you gonna say it like that, Mr.
No, because listen,
because he knows I'm brilliant.
She goes above and beyond with anything that she do.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Like she'll set out to make a 3-page journal, and when she's done, it's 56 pages. It's beautiful.
No, that really
it's laid out.
No,
it's like
that's really
she'll
me.
spend a month on a project that was supposed to take 2 hours. She'll be like,
No.
I just need 2 hours to do this one little small thing.
It's the Aries in me, and like I could have hired somebody to.
No,
Like,
she get
do
her
it. I
hands
did
dirty.
hire a designer to pull it all together and install everything I needed to, but I knew what I wanted it to look like. I knew I wanted it to be the first theme because it's
Right.
not a website for just hoodoo people, it's
Right.
a website.
Well, you showed me
for
it. You showed me
spiritualists.
early
That's
looks.
beautiful.
It's literally
It's
evolved
beautiful.
even from whenever I showed you.
Oh.
But the first, theme, quarter theme that I did for the website is, this Southern Gothic type of
Yes,
feel.
because I remember you talking about this place, and you were
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love it. It's all like
they can't even see the
lace.
roof.
Yes, if y'all could see the roof, shout out to whoever. I'm finna copy this because I did not know they had stained
helped.
glass.
Oh, George
coverings.
is showing him.
I mean, come on,
Oh yeah,
bro.
that's a magnet that goes over the light.
It's beautiful. So I just was like,
I may or
I've
may
been
not
in
have
my
ingested
southern.
asbestos putting all that up.
Listen, it don't even matter. It's
That's
worth
right.
it.
It don't even matter.
No, these buildings ain't that old though. This is a newer part.
Yeah,
of town.
yeah. But I'm just so excited. So every platform. So make sure y'all are following me everywhere, because every platform I offer something different. Like TikTok is still trying to figure out what the big project, what the surprise is. Y'all already know. Just like there's certain stuff that I tell on TikTok that I don't tell here or on Instagram or whatever. So what did Mel say?
Oh, Mel's cutting up.
She in there.
They
See?
said they got a feeling it's a bad church.
Hold on. The one, I was about to say this one. No, that one, yeah.
They said they don't get a good feeling.
I saw people in the picture immediately. So shout out to who sent that picture to me. I love the studio too. Isn't it beautiful? I just love it. I love it.
It's filling up here. It's we've only been open a week and it's already taken off.
It's pretty. It's aesthetically pleasing. It's super gothic, but also very feminine with the feminine touches. And
Which you're surprised who it came from.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, it doesn't surprise me, but it surprises me. Like definitely a woman's touch, but very masculine. So
I have I talked to you about it on the phone,
exciting.
but I came with receipts today. I have my own tarot and tea from over the weekend.
Oh yes, he does. Just whenever we think that it's all love and light over, I'm gonna let you introduce your own tea. Okay, I'm gonna let you pour
I
it.
almost want to hear what you have to say about it, because
Okay.
I don't want to say it was FAFO, but it was FAFO in the sense of not taking my ancestors serious and not allowing them to like be a part of me.
Yep.
So by my sweatshirt, I was at the Pioneer on Friday night, and we did a paranormal investigation. But it was spirits to spirits, but it was Brian, myself, one other person that he brought that helped us with the cameras, and then 3 employees. But that was it. There was no patrons. It was arguably the darkest it's ever been. It said the D word 3 times throughout, not like back to back to back, but throughout the night.
Throughout the night.
I kept asking Brian to fight.
And whoever, first of all, Brian ain't the type of dude
No.
you fight. He's bulky as shit. That's somebody you just pew. You
Yeah,
can't
that's
fight. You're
somebody
not
you fight.
fighting him.
I do. So George pulled up a video. So this was towards the end of the night. Now, if you've watched our other investigations, you know how almost impossible it is to get activity on the REM pod.
Yes, it's so hard. Like you have to
we
literally.
didn't get any activity on
You
the
can
REM
even
pod.
see how close Brian is in the clip, and it didn't go off
Yeah.
with him. Yeah, that's diabolical.
So I brought some receipts. So George, if you want to roll that.
I hear that.
Haunted now?
Okay. All right.
I was shocked.
Hi, Katie.
It said hi, Katie, which is the lady that's sitting
Whoa,
directly to the right
thank
of the camera.
you. Katie, did you hear your name?
I just felt like a lightning bolt through my body.
Listen, when you startled that man,
Brian doesn't get scared easy.
No,
the
that
way
is-
Brian jumped, I said
because that thing is hard to go off. Like even whenever we did our hunt, Brian and Austin was telling us like that thing really doesn't go off.
and it
like,
didn't just
does,
happen.
but-
It was like holding it like, nah, ho, you gonna hear me? Hey, Katie.
Yep.
George, we might have to play it again because Black Ivory said as soon as he said roll it, YouTube was like, that's my cue for an ad. I appreciate the monetization, YouTube,
Thank
but like
you.
let my people.
Yeah, thank
see.
you. Let us be free real quick. Hold on.
All right, here it is again. So listen to what it says next.
I hear that.
Haunted now?
Haunted.
Oh,
Okay. All right. Hi, Katie. Whoa, thank you. Katie, did you hear your name?
I just felt like a lightning bolt through my body.
Katie looks.
She became.
She sounds so
she
terrified
was
but
dist-
amazed.
Oh, she's coming to every event now. She was like, I love it, but she was so distraught for 10 minutes after, like tears, sobbing. But that wasn't the only time we felt like that. Like I felt dread. Like I never feel scared at
Yeah.
these things, and I felt terrified for once.
Damn.
I don't know if it was because the employees were there and it felt more comfortable because these are people that it's around. These entities are around literally every day. It was the darkest it's ever been. I've never been scared to be at the Pioneer. I was scared on Friday night. Never once. And I've done 10 plus investigations there now. I for sure, at least with my eyes, I saw a shadow figure walk through the dining room, and I have to go back and watch it, but I'm almost, because I was looking at it through the camera, like through the little screen, and I was like, I'm sure I caught that.
Oh my gosh. I'm just like,
Yeah.
I want to go again. I wouldn't mind going again. I had a good time whenever I went. It was nice to have a cocktail. We ate, and it was a good time.
Yeah, we had a cocktail.
You don't have to wait for spirits or spirits. Just tell me you want to go again, and we'll go.
Yeah, because it was dope. You know,
I'm so glad Mr. Fresh went.
no,
It was his first real investigation. I was like, let's go, Mr.
It
Fresh.
was a dope little vibe, even though it was cold as shit.
Yeah.
Because we went like, what was it, December?
Oh my God. It was so cold
It
at
was
the
October.
beginning. Oh, was it October?
Because the last one was the 30th.
Oh,
It was October, but it was like
so
already getting cold.
Yeah.
Because I remember I had just gotten my new car, and we were talking. We were like, "Hey, we got the heated seats though."
Yeah.
Because
yeah,
I needed it. When I left Friday, I left at almost 3 a.m. I guess Saturday, it was like 42 degrees when I left.
Oh.
So that. Now let's get to the FAFO part. I already talked to Noah about it over the phone, and she was like, "Well, I tell you, we don't just leave that place every time. I mean, you've seen us, you've been part of it. We sage ourselves every time. Brian even has an eagle feather that he's been gifted by like the head of a tribe.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, he's been gifted another one, so now he has like 2.
okay.
He has a whole medicine box now. It looks dope. I'm not gonna lie, it looks cool. We're finishing up. He's saging us. As he's saging me, I'm like, inhaling. I'm like, okay, and then I turn around and let him sage behind me, and then all of a sudden I feel like something lift off of my hands.
Girl, I told you.
And Brian, I talked to him after I called you because I was like, did I feel that? And he was like, no, I felt it too. Like I felt something like lift off of you. So okay. But I go home, and I had arguably the worst night of sleep I ever had. I kept having this dream recurring. It was like when I FAFO'd after the show. That
'Cause
was
I
a
told
legitimate
you.
me just
Yeah,
doubting.
yeah.
But this was like, and I mean, I am starting to actually like. I have tried. I'm not like a prayer guy or anything, but I have tried like just speaking to ancestors, just being like, "Hey, I appreciate everything you guys have done for me now."
Yeah. Because we had that conversation. I'm like, listen, they ain't playing with you, and they ain't playing with me. So I'm gonna tell you what they're telling me, and then we could just go from there. So they can leave me alone. Because every time I would talk to you,
Yeah.
it was like, tell them we said we're gonna fuck him up if he doesn't stop playing with us.
Well, and then they were like, "Oh, you trying to move?"
Yeah, and then I told you, and then a couple days later, you literally, I'm telling you.
So the dream I kept having though was I kept going into like this. The only way I can explain it is this video game I played, which was called Kingdom Hearts, and in it you're in like this cloud, but it's like a dark cloud, but you're on like a platform. And it's me, this terrifying looking dark entity across from me. And then there's a man to the right of me. Older, could be Hispanic, could be Native American, based on the looks. But I knew it wasn't just a weird dream because I kept coming back into it.
Before you say what you're about to say.
Yes.
My friend is texting me and she's finishing your story. Go ahead.
She's finishing it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, what don't we tell? I'm just kidding.
No. But you were seeing, and the reason why I said, because we don't play whenever she tells me stuff.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
she's listening to us, but she's like 30 seconds behind. And go ahead. I'm sorry.
So the man to my right was like, you have to tell it to leave. You have to say leave. And in this, I don't even know if I can call it a dream. I'm just gonna call it a dream because that's how I know how to identify.
Yeah.
I said, okay, you cannot come home with me. You cannot stay with me. You have to leave. And it kind of just like evaporated. And then I had arguably the best sleep I've ever had. Fell asleep, deep sleep. I haven't had a night like that since. I've had good sleep in comparison to that night. Like my anxiety and stuff keeps me up, but yeah.
So I'm going to tell you the consensus of what was just text to me. And they're like, the person, Mel, I'm sorry, this is too hard to, I just got to bust you out. Mel texted me and was like, do you hear that attachment spirit? Listen to it. And then she's like, he took it home. You hadn't even said what you just said. I stopped you. She said he took it home.
And which is crazy because we saged and I vocalize every time we're there. Like, you cannot come home with me. You have to stay here.
No,
but maybe
she
it was
said
just that bad.
It's kind of gone, but it's not, it didn't leave all the way. And she's asking like, are you familiar with it? Like, I don't think he is, Mel. I don't think, this is why me and my friends, we do hood rat spiritual spooky stuff.
What's up?
Could it be from the house in Good Springs?
Whatever that was.
Because we kept getting a man that was talking to us that was like fucking with us the whole night at the.
Yeah, and is the house close?
Yeah, it's like a block and a half away.
Super small town.
You went to the house first?
No. On Friday I didn't. But I'm just thinking maybe I've had it since.
No, but this is the thing.
May.
Something was different this time because
something was very different.
Because they were saying demon. That don't mean that they were calling y'all demon. Maybe they were saying that there was a demon there.
A demon,
and that
they could have been
demon,
snitching.
That's why I said, how do you know it wasn't
she
something that y'all
said, now remind you, 30-second delay. She said whatever that attachment spirit is familiar with you. It knows you. And she also said, stop only using sage. You have not spoken about sage at all.
I have not spoken. No, I did say we saged.
Okay.
But
don't
even still,
just use sage.
So what else should I use then? Because I'm going again on Sunday.
Goddamn. What's open? I'll be having well, you're indigenous. Oh, you can use your indigenous card on this one. I'll give you. I'll tell you.
Brian should be able to too, though, because he's native.
But it's just about actually doing it. I know you dudes are like weird about baths and shit. So,
okay,
take a little rubby dub in the tub.
Okay,
but
I know you dudes are weird about baths.
So is this also like a manifestation thing too, where I'm like, next time when I go in on Sunday, I have to go in with the mentality of like, I am gonna be headstrong in whatever I'm doing tonight.
Whatever, you have to be very careful because she's like, that dude knows him, talking about the attachment energy, and that you have to be very careful. That energy in there is never like that. And if all of you guys felt that, you have to be careful. Yes, so Palo Santos, cedarwood. I like to do a mixture in a bath. You can do lemongrass. You can do sage. It can be rubbed sage, like from the grocery store.
Right.
Salt, blue anil, they're little bluing, squares, whatever the case is. But you have to do more than just sage because some of these,
they're a little potent.
Yeah, it depends where you be. Like spiritually active places like that, I would recommend it. And also walking out backwards, walking into your house backwards too.
Walking into, I did not do, but walking out of, I did do that. Because
Rosemary,
Brian and you are like
Listen,
You and Brian are besties.
That's because Hoodoo is African American. It's African West Africa practices, but it's mixed with indigenous.
Well, I was gonna say, I'm
too.
gonna assume like when you guys were your ancestors were brought here, the natives were like, no, we fuck with these people, not you.
Yeah, well,
not you
and
white
the
people.
craziest
Well, you
shit
gotta
about
think,
it
we just
is-
watched that thing the other day.
Yeah, the craziest part about it is that we were already here. 200 years before Columbus even stepped foot on the Americas, he wrote they saw black people in Akbar I don't want to butcher his name. I think it was Akbar Bukita. I'm sorry. He is the original sultan of the Mali Empire, and he
That's how
he
Mansa
wanted to
Musa
go
got
outside.
his.
That's how Mansa Musa obtained his wealth, because he sat in for him, and then he never came back. But whenever
So they
Columbus got
came
here,
to
he said he
they came
saw
to
black
America
people.
while Mansa Musa stayed behind and ran
Mm-hmm.
the situation, became the richest man ever to live. But there was already black people here.
Right.
Yeah, so some of the stuff like Hoodoo, it's literally indigenous and West African practices. So,
And when we was trying to escape slavery,
Right.
you know, a lot of those.
yeah,
See, we was watching this thing the other day, and a lot of people only think that the Underground Railroad went up north. The Underground Railroad actually went down south as well.
Yeah, I was say like, didn't they also go to Mexico?
Yeah,
And
we was hiding in Mexico. We was hiding in Florida. Florida was a free state.
is
to a
that
certain
potentially
extent.
why like there's like a higher population like down south? Is like
That's why when you go to Central America, like Central Mexico,
yeah.
like there's certain little neighborhoods, like pockets where you got to go outside of the popular cities, and there's whole little areas where it's
and they're
black
Afro
natives.
and yes, Afro indigenous, and it's just so crazy. Like we were having a discussion about how some of the things that they said that happened in the transit was a lie, about how many one natural disaster every boat would have had to make people they brought.
It'd be a popular slave port. It was
Yeah.
Mexico City.
Yes.
And so, like, some of the boats used to sink coming from Mexico City. So we was already in Mexico too.
Okay.
You know what I
It's
mean?
just a lot of stuff.
It's a lot of different little things. Like John Horse and them, they help protect the border. That's why, you know, like we were welcomed in Mexico because Mexico was like, hey, listen, we need y'all for firepower. Look, we got the guns.
Yeah.
But y'all got the muscle. We need y'all to hold down this border because
It's freezing again, George. I wonder if it was the output.
that's because they don't want us to educate nobody.
That is also true. That's what everybody say. They said, "Damn, Noah talking too deep is freezing."
No, for real. I mean, a lot of the things that we've been taught in our history is a lie. And it's all to still keep us all very much so separated. And wait, can they hear me? Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah. And I learned a lot over the weekend about indigenous Black folk and indigenous people in general. And
even
a
Black
lot of
Mexicans.
people are not. A lot of
Like-
people like literally were already here. A lot of us are natives, but if they called us by our names, they'd have to pay them reparations.
This
Because
is
we
how
were
crazy.
here.
This is how crazy segregation be going. Like, you know, the stuff we was watching this week. Because you know we always are watching something just to we watch bullshit, but we watch
Right.
stuff to educate as well. And we was watching this show where it was like showing you about segregation even in Mexico, like the African American Mexicans, like the Afro Mexicans or whatever you want to call them. They were having babies with the whiter Mexicans so that they could be lighter skinned Mexicans because even they were showing colorism.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But that's
Like-
still a thing in Mexican culture, in all cultures, you know. They did that on purpose. It's like we literally watched so many things this weekend where a black like African American who was fluent in Spanish went to these little towns where the Afro Latinas and Latinos still are from, you know, back then. And they said straight up, like, if you are darker skinned or if you're Black, you're considered a But whenever it comes down to it, Kaya's event, and that lady was like, I just knew I was from Nigeria, and I did a
I remember. And she
what
was
is
like,
that, a mitochondrial
Oh yeah, the
DNA test, and she was like, I'm fucking native. Like I didn't realize.
yeah, but then it's like, okay, but
still,
what is native though? And then
right.
that goes into what you guys are talking about.
Yeah.
Listen, it goes so much more deeper because it's like, yeah, you're native, but how do you know that native, like, how do you know you weren't a black
No, she definitely was.
you know what I mean?
See, you know, the Black Seminoles were a thing, and I would never have looked at her like, oh, you're native. She looked like a black woman like me. I think she had locks, beautiful brown mahogany skin. I would have never ever. She didn't even know that, but that just comes down to everything that they say. They be lying, y'all. I'm sorry, they be lying. They be lying.
Give us like a quick 2-second break. There's like a Wi-Fi. We're just gonna reconnect.
We're gonna reconnect to the Wi-Fi, y'all. Just
at certain parts.
It's that,
she look. This is the last thing she said.
it's that demon.
She said they're gonna suck up. It's gonna suck the energy from this girl. Yeah, let's do a quick 2 seconds. Please come back, y'all. Please.
Sorry about that, everybody. We are back. Who would have thought that there's two different types of Wi-Fis and one is slower than the others?
Wow.
Okay, so is this something where I definitely need to play into my ancestry more?
Absolutely.
Of like, well, I mean, obviously going forward in life, but like that I'm going to be doing these things to be more protected.
I would say though, whenever it comes to ancestry, a lot of people want to dive in and get to know them, but you have to really tread lightly with ancestry because not all your ancestors liked you, brother.
Right.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Not
Well, I'm
all of
assuming
them
the
liked
one
you.
that was in my dream was trying to help me.
Yes, definitely protective spirit. But, and this is for anybody that wants to get into ancestry and different things like that. Get to know yourself, know your shadow self, do your shadow work.
People also don't be wanting to take that test, but I feel like it's beneficial to know where you origin from so that you can start connecting dots. Like, because as you're having these conversations and you're getting to know yourself and your ancestors, you also want to know on paper about yourself.
Right.
So that you could cross-reference and be like, okay, this is why I'm attracted to this. And this is why it's a puzzle. You know what I mean? And like a lot of people, they be talking that, oh, well, I don't want people to have my saliva and this, that, and the third. It's like
They got my social. What more do they need?
yeah.
Well, now everything's. I mean, I'm not even worried about my saliva anymore.
Is this
since,
a whole new? Are we on a
that
new
new
chat?
administration?
No.
Like, did we end
No.
the?
No, we're live on both. I'm looking right now.
But yeah, it's like before you want to work with your ancestors, get to know yourself, get to know your ancestors. I'd recommend a ancestry DNA test or 23andMe or even the African American version of Ancestry. Because it's you want to know where you hail from,
Right.
but then also learn about your ancestors from like your people that are still living. And if you can't, you got to do your own research. And you sometimes listen. It's a shame whenever you don't know these people and your parents didn't know these people because you don't know
Right.
what kind of people they are.
Well, I mean, my grandfather already sounds like a questionable person
Yeah,
because he had another family already
right.
and left my grandmother.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe, I don't know, maybe it's his dad that was helping me or something or
Yeah,
something like that. But so because you put me on game right now.
yeah.
Well, you also got to realize though, just because I'm trying to think the politically correct way to say this without it sounding crazy. Just because your grandfather didn't care for certain people in your lineage, it doesn't mean that he doesn't care for you.
Right, like he might be having a change of heart where it's like, I want to be.
But he may not have ever known you.
He never knew.
To hold anything against
He didn't even
you.
know my dad to hold anything against him, to be honest.
Right, just because it didn't work out with your grandfather and your grandmother, it doesn't mean that your grandfather isn't there for you.
Right.
Yeah,
an
and it
ancestor.
doesn't mean that they're bad. You know, Papa was a Rolling Stone. Unfortunately, where he laid his hat with a little bit of his own, but
you know Coco,
which one?
the movie.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
I love Coco.
The
That's my favorite.
what happened with his dad or his
the
grandpa?
best friend in the
No. How he's a musician? That was my grandpa.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm a musician.
yeah, and
I kind of was.
But
Grandpa was
okay,
lit.
so if you were doing things with audio and tech, and you wanted it to go as smooth as possible, then that's the ancestor that you would call upon. Once you get to know him and all the other stuff, or if you needed money and you were going to a casino and you knew that you had an ancestor that was a really good gambler, you call upon those people. You know,
So you're
every
telling me
single one.
You're telling me that George's lineage is going to call upon him with sports bets.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
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 And
they used to gamble.
technical, like, because he's the engineer for a
Right.
lot of shows. It's not just this one.
Yeah.
So it's like, if once he goes to the ancestral realm, if his lineage and descendant members needed help with learning a technical skill such as like tech or audio engineer or video, that's who they would call upon.
I already know my grandma's going to be like, Jorito, mira, no me puede en la televisión input. ¿Dónde es input? The input button. The input button is the most important. Oh, okay. And then she'd put nail polish.
Yeah, it's just kind of low. You might have
Okay,
to
just
adjust.
make
She
sure.
put nail polish on the input button
That's
to
what's-
remember.
Yes,
That's
that's
the
actually
one.
very smart. Shout out to grandma.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Was that the one who was twins?
Yeah. Well, not twins, bro, but yeah.
Were they not?
They were not twins.
Oh, 2 years apart?
I don't know. I don't remember.
You would have thought they were twins. They looked identical.
Two Cuban ladies with white curly hair.
Somebody said Peritata Salad says, shoot, I'm gonna call upon George for sports bets too. Period.
Listen.
Don't do that. I lost a lot of money on the Super Bowl.
Hey,
no.
shout out to the real winners. Shout out to the
my
Eagles.
God.
Shout out to the
You know
Eagles.
what I mean?
Oh my God, did y'all see my video?
Eagles fly.
I know you saw it.
I wanted to bring that up.
Okay.
I wanted to bring that up about
Okay.
who you had on your table
Oh, wait.
watching the game.
Our cousin.
Oh, okay. So yes.
Well, since we're talking about ancestors and all that, like I wanted to bring that up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, of course, everybody knows the Super Bowl passed this Sunday, and a lot of my lineage or ancestors were huge Eagle fans, and so I just was like, okay, I'm gonna take my cousin because I know for sure she was an Eagles fan. So I go sit her out and I
thought.
serve her and I put a candle out, and then I hear my brother, who is my newest ancestor, who was also a huge Eagles fan. All these people are from Philly. And he's like loud and ghetto, like, I know you're not just finna leave me in this room. I want to watch the game.
Right.
And then came after him, and I heard a Me Too type of thing, and that was my dad. So I'm like, okay, just bring your asses, because y'all getting on my nerves at this point. I'm ready to be done. So I sat them down and served them, and we watched the game together. And as you can see, that was a very interesting game. But then what was more interesting is I get on TikTok yesterday and I see a voodoo doll, what
that
they
one.
call,
That
it's
one.
called a puppet. I don't know why whatever. But they're in New Orleans, and we all know New Orleans is a what?
They ain't fucking around.
It's a portal. So it's a woman rocking back and forth, chanting to herself, poking a puppet of Patrick Mahone. Now, I got back information. These were things that they were selling all throughout.
Like on Bourbon Street and stuff, or like outside the game.
Yeah. Now, just imagine, he
Damn, I
played
want
like
one.
shit, okay?
Oh,
Can
it's
you
so great to see.
imagine, let's say
How
only
many Eagle fans would have
maybe
bought that?
5,000 people at once bought these, and they were poking that shit all game?
Yeah.
You know, blame New Orleans people, the Eagle
George,
fans
that's
out
George's
there.
team too.
Yeah. I mean, no, it's. I wish I would have known all this information. I had so many people tell me afterwards Taylor Swift was in white. If Taylor, when apparently, ladies and gentlemen, when Taylor Swift wears white, things don't go good. I didn't know this. I'm not a Swiftie,
Oh,
but
listen.
they were like, she was in white. What? And I'm like, What
Hey,
are
but
we talking
No,
about
did you
right
see?
now?
Hey, did you see the? How long we been in this? Can I start saying?
We're at 50 minutes.
So I can start saying questionable things.
You said the N word in like the first 5 minutes, but yeah,
Did I?
you did, bro.
This man don't got no goddamn filter.
Hey,
Like,
listen,
God.
I'm not a YouTuber, y'all. I apologize.
That's just
saying
saying
how
how
it
it
is.
turn into one.
Listen,
Shit.
I'm a rough project right now. But he looked like one of them 70s.
PIMP?
Yeah, like one of them,
Kelsey?
He looked like one of
Yeah.
them stars, like one of those adult film
Oh
stars.
my God,
From the
yeah,
70s.
John Holmes?
he did.
Oh boy, he had on the
Travis Kelsey.
Travis Kelsey.
His fit, but also
He had
like,
on. He had
how
on. It
funny
was
is
like
it
a.
that, like,
It was like an all suede 2-piece green, olive green.
oh, it
suit
was
with
it was like a red.
Yeah, no, I mean he. Listen, he was looking.
Tell
he was
Mel
looking.
don't start. Tell Mel don't start
He
because
was looking.
No,
fly.
but
You're
I feel like
texting
it was
somebody
just
and you're looking around this room
I
and
felt
I'm
like
like-
it was just doomed to begin with, and yeah, that's just what it comes down to. You can't be selling pop-it dolls outside of the damn.
I swear to
venue.
God,
And
that's
then they
genius. I'm gonna start
included
doing
the
that.
They had to have included that needle, and then you just poking and poking. It's like energy. If we,
It's manifesting.
yes,
No, look.
On
yes.
a grand scale.
so Bree got mad at me, right? Because right before the game, it was like 20 minutes before.
Go ahead.
He can't. You're throwing him
It's
off.
hard for me to focus when you keep looking at corners. Like, should I leave?
I mean, no,
When you keep looking at corners.
no. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Something's in this motherfucker. I mean, in this.
No, I said somebody had me fucked up the first like 30 seconds of it. So I think you're fine. The F words, it's the stupid stuff they don't like.
So what I was gonna say is, so look, I tell Bree like 15 minutes before the game, I'm like, hey, I need $50 out the bank account. She like, for what? I'm like, I'm trying to put this bet in.
Yeah,
She
we
like, for
always
what?
knew
I'm like, for the
was gonna
Eagles.
win. Yeah.
She said, you gonna bet on the Eagles? I said,
I
yeah.
didn't say it like
I
that.
thought you were
That's
gonna
what I
say
was rooting
only
for.
$50.
Why would I
That
give you
would have
No.
made me so hard.
I wouldn't
What
be like,
happened?
yeah, babe, invest that $50 to lose it. I knew they were gonna win. It
But that's
felt
what I
good to
told her.
watch
I'm
them
like,
win.
yo,
Go
the
Philly.
Eagles are gonna win.
Mm-hmm.
And she kind of gave me that look like, but that's Patrick.
Where you be getting this shit from? I don't like Patrick Mahomes.
No, it was a look like how anybody else would have gave you that same
Nah,
look.
Right,
Like,
right.
are you really betting against Patrick?
Bree, you don't have to feel some type of way. I feel that exact way about Patrick Mahomes.
Oh my gosh! Like, first of all, even though it's messed up that they like kind of jinxed him with that voodoo,
I
whatever
love
they
it.
was
As a
doing.
Chargers fan, I'm here for it. Please do it again.
I was tired of Kermit. I'm sorry, y'all. I was tired of him winning
Yeah,
everything.
we're gonna run the offense through
Yes,
the middle of the
like
field.
please go home. But
My brother has done some questionable things.
I was ready for a new
Why does it
champion.
keep kicking me out of this laugh?
I don't know.
It's been running fine now.
No, like it closed out
did.
the whole laugh.
Now rephrase. Why don't you close out the window? Energy is crazy right now. Yeah. You know, you can't be doing this type of shit in places that are portals. I will always and forever say any place that vampires, loups-garous, witches, haints, all like walk in Bourbon Street, on Bourbon Street, and even like buildings appearing and disappearing. It's a portal. And why would y'all ever do that? y'all set that man up. But you know, one thing that kind of like made me chuckle a little bit, it was a lot of palm colored people. That lady that was doing that was palm colored. And I was like, okay, fuck around by now, because there's no way.
That's not the
That
right
Philly?
place. Huh?
Is it that Philly?
What?
Is Philly a little off like that? I know you're not from Philly, but
No, what? Like, is it a portal?
no. Like palm colored people being a little.
No, it's just.
No, I
listen,
don't know what the hell she was
It's the
doing.
thing that they sell these things, mass products on
Yep.
just all around,
They're
right?
setting them up for
But
real.
what they're not telling people is you're not supposed to fuck with other people's like
Energy,
practices.
free will. There are spiritual
and
laws,
practices. Like you got to get permission to do certain stuff. To
So is this
people.
something that like a quote unquote? Obviously, it's not the proper like a witch, like somebody who doesn't give a fuck about like the
Well,
laws and
It's
stuff.
not even
It's
about a witch.
not-
It's just about people not being educated on anything spiritual.
Well,
Like
right,
they
just
just
do
think
it
this
there's
shit
the
is
willingly.
toy.
ignorance,
Like,
but then there are people who will probably just go out and have malice and not care.
Well, yeah, and then you got to think about spiritual. Whenever I say spiritual reparations, I don't mean just like from slavery or whatever the case is. You know, Patrick Mahone has ancestors that are black, first of all, and then you have to think about the whole, oh, I'm about to stab this little poppet all up in the stomach and everything else. First of all, you don't even know what the repercussions, what the karmic debts you are creating for yourself. Secondly, are you under the impression that you're practicing voodoo? Because the Loa will literally let you know that you're not and beat your ass for that. It's like, it's too much to try to,
Like, have y'all?
you can't bend free will like that.
Have you ever seen her YouTube on? I think the girl name was Caitlyn.
Caitlyn Reston, I'll never forget that girl's name.
Yes,
the one was
yes,
fucking
yes.
with that
So-
poppet doll.
So
Yeah.
everybody be thinking it's cool to fuck with other people's spiritual practices until they FO.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep. And Doris, shout out to you, one of my members. Please, please, please. I know you guys have a lot of stories. Please email them to me. You can use a voice note. You can type it out. I prefer a voice note or a video, but if you don't want to be on camera.
Which apparently a lot of people don't care about.
And man, listen, I seen so many beautiful faces in my inbox. I was like, oh my gosh, they
Let me
really
tell you
don't care.
this tea, and you're like, oh
yes,
my God.
I'm like, okay.
Well, the pom pom lady last week.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh yeah, she was cool. Thank you so much again.
She's still on your mind, Austin?
Thank you so much again, Mel. I appreciate you.
Mr. Fresh is so he's about to leave.
She's about
I
to
appreciate the
PMO.
super chat. Nah, cause she's like, what is that?
but then she goes and comments a $2 super chat and she says, and lots of protection. I'm
I
like,
love Mel. She's
Lord.
such a shit
Mel,
starter.
I appreciate
go
you.
get the Palo out the car, please. Most people keep their guns in their car. I keep my Palo in the car. Look at my Palo.
Yeah,
how you know you're a
we do
real
have-
one.
Yeah, we do have Paulo in the car. I don't go nowhere without
I
it.
have to come out with the full clip.
So I want to kind of get back to that. We are going to open up. Oh wow.
It's time.
Copy of go. Oh.
Yeah, I figured it's
This
a
is
good way
like
to.
Haunted Mansion.
I'm a
on-
ghost.
We are going to take calls here in a few. I know we're going to move over to Calls From
Yes.
Beyond, but I did want to ask though, because I'm like super dialed in on this now. Somebody like me, who we've expressed many times, one in between you and me, and also on the show, not a religious person. I don't think I'm somebody that would carry a cross or anything like that. But what should I be doing? Maybe besides like cleansing, but like, is there a thing where like I should find music that allows me to like relax and be calm and like
Yeah,
on the
for
way
sure.
up, like when I'm because it's like a 45-minute drive.
For sure. I would look at different frequencies that promote protection and you can find them on YouTube for free.
Right.
Or even like not meditation, because I don't want you meditating while you're driving, but just frequencies that promote good energy and good health. Because I don't know, Mel's not feeling it. Okay, she's like, whatever that was, tell him to be very, very careful.
And that's why I'm asking, because I for sure want to be. The experience after Friday was like, okay,
Yeah.
like I understand like when we had Jay on the show and he was talking about like what happened with him and you know his ex-wife. It was like I want to be able to be protected from that, but
Yeah.
also like I enjoy doing it.
Well, once the store is open, of course, I'm going to give you a little starter pack, you know, because it's not just Hoodoo. I want everybody to know that I'm a spiritualist and I'm sensitive about my shit. And I started off as just general spiritualism and my ancestors brought me over to Hoodoo. But my products are for everyone. I wanted to make sure, except for the ones that say specifically Hoodoo, like Van oil, you know, Mojo bags. That kind of stuff is a little bit trickier. You'll know which is for which and what for, you know, if it's for everybody or those who choose to practice Hoodoo. But my oils especially are for everyone, you know. So I'm going to get you together because you could just anoint the top of your head and rub it in. You can anoint
Before I
your
head
third-
in?
Yep.
Okay.
Your hats, whatever.
Because what I
So-
like to do is I like to like listen to music, like,
Yeah.
and I have like specific songs where I'm like, okay, this is like my balancing out. Like, okay, this is gonna be calm me, because I also feel like a lot of it is like giving, like, you know how we say giving it energy. Like if I'm not gonna allow it to occupy headspace, it's almost like another way of like, no, I'm not gonna allow you to do this. Granted, I don't know if that works, but like
Yeah.
being, I guess, mentally strong.
Yeah,
Of like,
I mean, and that's what it is. You need to picture yourself anytime you go into spiritually active places as if you're in a bubble, right? and nothing can like literally
The Jurassic World bubble where they get to drive
yes,
through.
like you remember like bubble. Think of it like you're the hamster, the spirit. You're in a hamster bowl.
The spirit is the
little-
cat trying to fuck me
Right?
up.
Yes, that's it. That's all you have to think about, and you'll be just fine. Like I don't doubt that you will. Just be careful because whatever that was, at first I thought, well, maybe they're just like this spirit is just kind of like playing with you, you know, like something that's already there, but Mel said no, so and I trust him.
I'm legitimately thinking maybe the house. Because that was like it was like a transitionary period in my life last year. Just left the studio with George, didn't know what I was going to be doing, went there, and it was, I mean,
think
George,
about
I'm
your-
using you as backup, but like, you've been on other investigations. Like, how did that one feel in regards to like the other two?
The house.
Yeah, Steven's house
Yeah, I think
Wait, the owner?
having
of the
a
Pioneer.
Okay.
having a our mindset was way off, Austin, or like we mentally were in such a weird state that I feel when you are uneasy in your life, you're kind of searching for signs. So that one meant a little bit more, you know, like I felt like we were on a destined path when we did our other investigations, but now we do this investigation where we're in a completely different headspace. It meant, I feel like it meant more. And so now that was just going to show us the intentionality going into each one. It's like, I bet it's been heightened ever since then. I think it really has. You've done a lot. I mean, now you're on over 7-10 investigations.
I'm in double digits for sure now because I did 10 alone in October, and we were already 3 in at that point. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm legitimately thinking because Steven told me when we did the Pioneer the first time, he was like, whatever's at my house is different than here.
Yeah, and I'm really like surprised. Like I couldn't live and work in those type of spaces. Shout out to Steven because he is amongst God's strongest. Okay, people that buy haunted places and invest all their time and energy in it, they are strong. I couldn't, but as
low-key
far as
likes
whatever, yeah, you gotta be careful too. Like anything that you go into, like them spirits can literally wreck your life. You'll feel like, damn, nothing is working. Like this don't work. And then you'll think about it like, there ain't no way. Whoever got my voodoo doll, please stop. You know, so
Take it away from the palm color lady.
You have to be just super careful, like whenever it comes to that type of stuff, you know. So, but I know we are
6:33.
moving over to Calls from Beyond. If you have not already subscribed to Calls from Beyond, please do. This is not my show. I'm just here. I'm a part of.
I mean, it is
a 4-man show, but this isn't the Black Cauldron by herself. So if you would like to see more of this and also listen to some of the calls or even calling yourself, please click the link that is in the title of it. And
you
go
can just click on the name.
Let me know if you are a Black Cauldron refugee.
Yes,
from
please
over
do. That's my
here.
favorite part of the show.
That's our favorite.
BC
Hashtag
refugee.
Black Cauldron refugee. Please,
We
you
will give you
guys.
asylum.
Yes, we'll give you asylum over on Calls from Beyond.
So it's 102 of y'all. We want y'all to migrate over to the Calls from Beyond live.
Yeah,
so we
because
can.
we trying to take
We
some
trying to jump
calls.
in and take calls right now.
Ray, I agree. Ray said you're the Beyonce of the group.
Oh my gosh. Me, my mom, my sister, we have a group chat called Destiny's Child, and my mom's delusional because she thinks she's Beyonce. I already told her.
No,
I
it's
am
you.
Beyonce. She's Michelle. Okay,
Well,
my sister
who's the
Kelly.
other
I'm
one?
gonna be Kelly.
My
I'm
sister's
gonna be
Kelly.
Kelly. Austin could be Michelle because he's the lighter one.
No. What? Oh, yeah. But he's like kind of white. That's not fair. Let him be Kelly. You be Michelle.
I don't want to be Kelly.
Who's George, the manager?
I like Kelly better than Michelle.
That's
Who's Beyonce?
Latavia. Okay, I had to go
I'm
back to the old
Latavia?
Destiny's Child whenever.
I'm not. I don't know the lore as well.
I'm sorry.
We're already
Okay.
getting refugees in chat.
Yes, please go over. Let me know if you are a Black Cauldron refugee looking for asylum on Calls from Beyond. I appreciate y'all so very much.
We're trying to
Latavia's
get-
bad.
We're gonna give
Okay,
y'all.
so you really looked it up. Yes.
That's him.
Latavia.
That's
Well, you know, Destiny's
George.
Child used to be like a 4 or 5. I think it was 5 of them.
But you got to go to Latoya.
Latoya
not
is also a
Latavia.
very good one. You want to be Latoya, Danette?
Okay.
Yeah.
She's- okay.
Okay.
She's just ready for whatever. Is that Latoya energy?
That's Latoya.
And then he gonna be also gonna be Michelle.
Yeah.
What is up with Michelle? Because it sounds like not.
Nobody ever wants to be Michelle.
Michelle is the unpopular one of the
No.
three.
She's clumsy. She's popular. She's just clumsy as hell.
Damn, is that how y'all see?
No, like she has fallen on 106 in Park. She falls on stage and they just look at her.
All right, so let me tell you, Michelle is the one who went to gospel.
And she did. She did.
Is that gonna be my route here?
That's you. You're gonna go to gospel.
You know what?
Gospel music is fun to play. I'm not gonna lie.
No, but I literally, I'm Beyonce. I don't care. Speaking of Beyonce, while we wait for the Black Culture and
Austin's
refugees.
not pretty enough to be Kelly, so I gotta be Kelly.
Damn, why you? Hold on.
Mr. Fresh.
Hey, this is tripping. Hold on. Don't piss me off. Come on.
She already banned one person today.
No, this is over here tripping. Look, I got a monkey that says something went wrong.
With a hammer.
Oh gosh. But yes, please go over to Calls From Beyond. We are going to be ending. Let me know. Count me down 5 seconds.
I got you. We
still got 102 in here. We need y'all to move over because we are going to end this live.
And we're taking calls.
Beat.
Hopefully someone has called
30
in.
seconds.
Within the next 30 seconds, we are going. Again, I appreciate all of you guys. If you have any spooky, scary stories that you like to share with us collectively, we are callsfrombeyond@gmail.com. You can also email me.
Not them posting in your chat. I'm a Black Culture
Yeah,
refugee.
y'all gotta
That's not me going back to
Calls From
America.
Beyond.
Come on, you gotta go over to Italy.
Boom.
Okay.
We're moving.
This is creepy.
Bye. See ya.
Bye,
We'll
y'all.
see ya.
Love you down. See you over there. Now, why is this tripping on me like this?
All
It's the internet.
No, I shouldn't have refreshed it.
Oh.
God damn it, Noah. Why did I do that? Hey, y'all. I can't even see the comments, so just give me a second. Let me get my bearings.
Boom. All right.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm throwing a fit. I don't
Oh,
want
yeah,
it
Ray.
anymore.
Thank you. Ray said Fresh throwing strays at Austin.
I mean, it's nothing against Austin.
You know what?
But everything
He just
against
got
Austin.
demoted
I'm just
to
saying, hey,
Octavia.
all I'm saying is, all I'm saying is Kelly, she's chocolate. She's gorgeous.
You ain't chocolate, Negro. What are you talking about?
What you
are
mean?
not chocolate.
I'm definitely
He
mocha.
is so delusional.
You're
He
mocha?
wants to be I can't.
I mean,
oh,
damn, I've never really thought about Mr. Fresh like chocolate before, but
he
I'm
is
just
not
saying.
I mean,
Oh
I've seen
my gosh,
some.
this
I don't know.
man
Maybe
is
it's the way the
toffee at
light's
its
hitting him.
best.
Hey,
The way the light's
I'm
hitting him
milk
right now,
chocolate out
he's
here.
milk.
What you talking about?
God, this
That's
man
milk.
is so delusional.
Milk chocolate.
Milk
This
chocolate.
man, so I gotta find the
Bro,
comments. Can
shout out to
somebody
George for
please-
realizing, that I'm handsome.
George, do not get this man started, please.
Can I just say Ghirardelli? Like,
No,
you know, it's like
see,
just
I'm not doing this with y'all.
Out here,
stamp
I'm
the
not
eagle
just-
on him.
I'm
Look,
not just regular
callback.
chocolate. See, I'm not Hershey.
Oh
Can
my
I be Lindor
gosh.
Truffle?
Lindor.
He is
The little ball? That's what I'm kind of shaped
can
like.
y'all not? He's a Ferrero Rocher.
I'm a
at
Ferrero
best.
Rocher. I might be a little nutty.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's what
little-
I wanted to be, Ferrero Rocher.
Yeah. No, why am I even giving this man? You are
Yeah,
hey,
Hey,
Bob
now
the grandma purse
Hey, hold on,
talking.
time out. hey, I really am I'm a Ferrero Rocher because
No.
I'm German. Boom.
Boy, that 3% German don't
Hey, listen,
count.
you're not gonna take away my German. I'm 1% South American. I mean South Indian.
He is
about
not
to say,
milk
I'm 1%
chocolate. He's a
Australian.
medium. This man is this color, y'all. He best to go on playing with us
Hey.
and set you a latte.
Hey, y'all gonna stop coming for
a
me.
latte.
Don't get this man.
I'm out here. I'm a Ferrero
started,
Rocher.
please.
He's
You know
out
what
here
I'm saying?
fighting.
I can't.
Mr. Fresh, I'll fight for my
Yes,
life.
welcome in, refugees. If you guys have
Thank you, Ray.
a call or a story you want to call and tell us, the number is down below. As a matter of fact, Mari, because I know Lauren is having some internet issues on her side, if you could please copy and paste the number down below to make it easier, I'd really appreciate it.
Virgo
girlfriend.
Star said, I'm 2 days new sub to the Black Culture, watcher from New Zealand.
Hey,
Shout out
New
Virgo
Zealand.
Star.
Shout out.
Yes, I love it.
Just
I
sent us
want to
in a
go to
caramel
New
frap.
Zealand. It is so expensive to get there, though. Like,
Oh,
Ray
yeah.
said you're the best mocha latte on the shelf.
oh,
Man.
thank you. Who, me or him?
Nah.
Oh, good. Yes, thank you.
Mocha latte.
Let me see.
George, do we have
Okay,
any
yes.
other people
Thank
from
you,
last
Mari.
week we got to catch up on?
No, but we're ready to
Listen, we
rock
got a
whenever you
couple
guys
of
are.
calls, don't we?
Yeah.
We do.
I told them to come over.
All right,
Shout
the
out to the
kickoff is
refugees
kicking
who
off.
followed the
We're at
directions and are ready to
132 concurrent right now, so we
Yeah.
did jump up. So
Yeah,
appreciate
I see,
you guys.
Hey, I see some people that came over. I see the Black
Yes.
culture refugees in here.
Yes,
Shout out to Sweet Pea.
hello. Let me go ahead and speak before we get to it. Hello, Sweet Pea.
Miss
Hi,
Noah, I'm
Ray.
gonna
Hi,
unplug your phone
Jacinda.
and
Hi,
plug in my laptop.
Katrina. Hey, Nina. Hey, Cassie, Black Ivory, Keisha,
All my people.
Crystal,
How y'all liking the chat on
Ray.
the
Hey,
screen?
did we
tonight?
put half these people out last week?
Oh yeah, Ray is Ray still on timeout from last
Yeah,
week?
didn't I
Oh,
tell
yeah.
y'all? I
Ray, is it Ray Alexander?
Yep.
Yeah,
He called. I'm sorry,
And
I didn't
Shaman.
admit him.
Yeah.
Sometime the people that have been joke calling have been like the names, so like it's kind of
Oh, okay. No, recall back in. He's there, right?
yeah. Yeah, if we address it now, yeah.
Yeah,
Ray,
so
call back.
we're
in. I'll let
having
you
an
know.
issue where people are calling in, and whenever it's their name and not their phone number, more than likely is someone about to say a racist slur.
charger.
So
Yeah.
please,
I'm about to
Mr.
die.
Alexander, call back, please, because he didn't know. He didn't know,
It's a
but
block
we'll
burner. I didn't
we'll make
know.
sure we get you in. But yeah, I could swear half these people were showing they natural born asses last week, and we told them to
To be
log
fair,
off.
just said that sign can't stop me because I can't read. To be fair,
Okay.
we were showing our
Yes,
asses
yeah,
last
we
week.
all were.
I think we-
Kamisha, I see you, babe.
Should we just etch a sketch it and just all right, let bygones be bygones?
Yes.
Well,
Chelsea.
We can't kick Ray out for too long.
No, I'm just
Razor
messing
one.
with him. Yeah, listen, we just missing Shaman. I don't know where.
Oh,
Shaman
Black
was-
Ivory said that they were gonna have to watch the replay. They said they had to go down.
Okay, yes. But
Hey, if y'all
I
missed the last week,
appreciate
y'all missed some fire last week.
Yeah, it was,
Austin
it
is
was
still
fun.
hot and bothered from last week.
We was literally dying, even like what at home.
Oh yeah,
We were just talking about it today.
the
Hold
Poom
on, let
Poom
me-
Priestess.
Not the pum pum priest. We're not starting this week. Let's go ahead and
my
take
God.
some
Watch her be the
calls.
first call.
All
Guess
right.
who?
Guess who?
Guess who?
It'll prompt you to click *6 once I click on your name, but whenever I say the last 4 digits of your number, click *6 and that will enter you into the room. Our first caller for the night is going to be last 4 digits 8260.
8260.
Poom Poom more fire.
Let's hope. Let's really.
I'm so sick
You know,
deprived
this
of you
too
just
shall
knocking me
pass.
out.
One more caller, you're in the room.
Oh, am I here?
Yes.
You're here.
Okay, this is Gemini.
Hey, girl.
Oh.
Hi, y'all.
You sent in the picture, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Uh-huh.
I'm so
Okay.
nervous.
You're
Don't
good.
be nervous. That means you
Okay,
got some
y'all.
heat.
Anytime you already sent us a haunted photo, so how much more nervous could you be for real?
So let me. Okay, let me take one more breath. Okay, I feel like whatever this is following. So what I did while I was listening to y'all, I went on here, and before I tell y'all, please, Noah, can you blow it up? I'm gonna show y'all where I see, because I don't see. I see what y'all were seeing, but y'all didn't see what I saw.
Okay, hold
I got
on.
you. Give me
Yeah,
one
George
second.
pulling
One
it up.
Hold on,
second.
give us a second. We're gonna pull it up again. Run it back for the
Okay.
run back.
Okay, we're pulled up. We're pulled up now.
That was some black ass fucking niggas. That was some black ass fucking niggas.
How did they get in here?
They're muted. They can't even. We can't even hear them.
Oh gosh, sorry y'all. There's weirdos that think that it hurts our feelings to
Right.
call me and Mr. Fresh niggas. We kind of are. So, our
Sorry,
bad.
sorry to disappoint you.
Sorry to disappoint
We might.
you.
We might need to switch to Blog Talk because they can't.
Yeah,
They can't unmute themselves.
yeah. Like I don't know why they think that hurts us.
I think that was.
Oh, that's what that was. Okay.
Sorry
yeah,
about that. We're
yeah,
back.
sorry.
That's okay. So I want to show y'all. Okay, so in that first row where the square windows at, look in the first row at the top and blow it up.
Nah,
And
I
it's-
seen something in the first row this
It's right
time.
there.
When he zoomed in, it's
It's
like
right
the
there.
third or
Hold on.
fourth window on the left hand side.
Okay. On the left. Okay, so on the left, on the top square window,
Scroll up.
it's right there. roll up and blow. It's right there. It looked like it got horns.
Yeah.
I'm shaking, y'all.
I see
Oh,
that
Okay,
now.
now
wait,
I'm
hold on.
shaking so bad.
Wait.
Come on, bruh.
Wait, go back some.
What the
hell is
Just
that?
a tiny bit. Oh, wait, hold
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
What in the
There's another one.
insidious?
Hold on, time out. My
I'm
nipples
gonna
just
show
got
y'all the
hard.
other one.
Wait a minute.
I'm sorry. That
Mr.
scared me,
Fresh
bruh.
is-
Oh
Damn.
my God.
That
Jesus,
scared me.
You can't take him
You ever
nowhere.
get goosebumps, like
No,
chills?
I don't.
You ain't get.
Not
Oh,
that,
not on my
Mr. Fresh.
nipples.
Mr. Fresh, that's a little sus. Pause. Come
You
on.
know what?
I'm talking
Man,
about like.
Y'all out. I'm sorry.
I'm
Oh,
sorry. No,
whatever.
he's a scaredy cat certified. He's never gonna tell.
No, bruh.
anybody.
Listen, that don't even look regular.
It don't. Wait till you see the next one.
What the hell is that music?
So the next
What
one.
is that?
The next one.
Is it a video?
Oh, it
don't
might
hear-
be.
No, I don't hear no music.
That was Epidemic Sound pulling
Oh,
the
I
ultimate
was like,
scare
on its
the
own?
absolute shit out of it. No, I clicked the
Bruh,
button. I'm sorry.
Listen, George.
Oh, okay.
You know, somebody between the picture and the fact
She couldn't
that,
hear that. She couldn't hear that.
Oh, we could though. It scared the.
It was
Yeah,
this.
I couldn't.
It was this like dreadful
So
noise.
you feel like this entity, this thing, is following you?
Is that 3 ass? is that
Every time I
multiple
look at it,
ones?
I see it. I see
Where's
something
the other one?
different.
Y'all, the other one. Okay, so the other set of square windows on the opposite side is going to be the second window from the top, the square one. So it's going to be straight across and then one down.
But I see something like that in the
Tell me
second
about
row on the third.
Oh, I see like a side face on that. I don't know if that's what you're seeing, but
Yeah, that's what I was seeing
no,
at
no,
first.
George, to the right. It looks like a
Yeah.
full skull.
Yeah.
The far,
Yeah,
far right,
it's
no,
like
all the
it's
way
a
over.
teeth.
all the way over. That one right there.
Yep.
Look at that. Yeah, that's like the
No,
eye.
that looked like a mouse.
Yes,
It looked like a mouse.
yes.
A mouse.
Yeah,
Where do you
like
see a
it looked like a
mouse?
long nose and a long face.
No, so George, if you could, are you seeing the eye that I'm talking about? Like that right there is the eye. Then go down a little bit. That's the mouth, the starting of the mouth, and that's like it's like a skull kind of like turned towards you.
Oh,
Right? You
I
see
see
it?
what you see.
I'm sorry. If is that what you're seeing though in the photo?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing that for
have
sure.
you seen these things outside of just this? I know you said that you feel like you were being stalked by them.
I see stuff. I've been seeing stuff since I was little. So I see people walking around that's not here going about their daily business.
Mhm.
But this, I've never been followed or felt like
That like get his mouth
something
open like
was-
it's like,
No, but it's what is
So,
so crazy is
I-
whenever you look at it on here close up and you look on it right here, this looks like just a regular man's face, but up there it
when
looks
you zoom
so
in, when you zoom in
different.
on a bigger TV, it looked like a D word.
Yeah, for sure.
Exactly. So I'm gonna tell y'all what happened.
Mhm.
That made me take these pictures. This church is across the street from my mother's house, and I went over there. I was doing a live that day, and there was a lot of stuff going on. Like they had Air Force airplanes or whatever stuff flying around, so it was loud, and it was crazy. So my mother comes out with me to do my live, and I said, "Well, let's sit at the church." Y'all, I'm just shaking so bad.
No, don't take your
We go.
time.
Whew. Well, okay, so we go, and she sat down, and I said, "Well, yeah, let me sit." I sit on these steps in front of this church, and I tell you, I felt the ground underneath move. It was. I looked at my mother, but I didn't say anything, and she's just sitting there. So I'm like, okay, maybe it's just me. I feel something, no hand, like a force,
Mhm.
just pushed me. And I got up, and she still wanted to sit there, so I'm pacing, and I'm trying to do my live, which now my mind is just everywhere.
Mhm.
And I just keep looking at this church, and I'm like, something, whatever my other issues were, this has to be, something's following me.
Mhm.
So I sit, and we're sitting outside, and I'm watching this church, and I'm just looking because I could feel the energy. It's almost like something is pulling on me, but not pulling me, if it makes sense. By now, I'm across the street, just sitting there. I'm very uneasy. And then these windows, it's like every time I get ready to look somewhere, it's almost like something grabbed my face and pulled me, like I'm supposed to be looking here. So I stood up, and I don't know why. I don't know why I did this. So I looked up at the windows, and y'all, these windows were dry. These windows are black. There's no designs on these windows. There's no streaks or dirt or nothing. Like when the sun was out, they were shining. They were clean. Like,
Wow.
there's no way. So I told it, I'm like, I see you. I see you, bitch. Oh, excuse my language.
No, you can go ahead and tell. I see you, bitch.
That's what I said. I was like, I see you, bitch. I didn't see nothing, but I can feel it. Something said, take your picture now. And I took it. And I took a series of pictures. And my mother was like, what are you doing? And I said, well, I just took these pictures. I felt like I needed to take them. And I showed them to her. And at first, she didn't see anything. Now, my mother is very sensitive. She sees things before they happen. With her gift, I don't know how she didn't. But when I pointed it out, the look on her face, like, I don't know. But I when I blew it up and I saw that, y'all, I was like, what?
I can tell something genuinely happened and scared you.
Y'all, I'm telling you, like I said, I see stuff, I have dreams. I've been in other places where I shouldn't have been in my dreams. And there's only one time something ever scared me to the point where, you ever been so scared you almost can't walk, like you about to fall?
Yeah, like you try to take a step, and if you step, you might fall forward.
Yes. Y'all know I'm gonna call back because I got so many to tell y'all.
Yes, please, and keep sending them over to my email. Calls from Beyond. I appreciate you because I know whatever this was, it terrified you. I can hear it. I can tell that you are scared.
Yeah, this is genuine.
We could also use some of these stories for the tarot and tea as well. So.
Yeah, and even whenever we do our additional content for Calls from Beyond as well. So you just send them over to me or even to the Calls from Beyond.
And continue to call in.
Please, yes, continue to call in.
Because we've been seeing them since a kid. I know you got stories.
Ooh, yes, and I'm in my 50s. So, I think I found the right place. I really appreciate y'all.
Absolutely. Thank you.
We appreciate you.
Thank you.
That is insane.
Yeah.
I know that fear she's talking about because I've had it in dreams where I'm like, I know this is a dream, but this is like scary. It's scary.
Yeah.
I just want to say, our people be sounding beautiful. She ain't sound a day over 20.
Right. Yeah.
And
probably don't look a day over 20 either. Shout out to y'all.
No such
Thank
thing as
you
old.
so much, Jen.
Hey, I just want to highlight one thing real quick before we move on to the next caller. Hey, my homie Shaman is in the chat, and he called me Kelly Fresh.
See, this is why he had to log out last week. That's why he was
already
part
off
of the
to it.
bandwagon that
Kelly
got
Fresh out here.
got kicked out.
Man. Shout out to
our regulars.
To my folks, man.
Yes, our regulars and everybody that supports us. I appreciate it.
All right. Ready for the next caller?
Yep.
I'm scared to go to the next caller.
Bro, my
Listen.
defense systems are up, Mr. Fresh. I promise you, it was, man, we got some posers. So listen, I don't want to expose the secrets on here.
Listen,
but it's over.
Whoever that is, be calling, right? And this is my thing. I don't care if you troll us, bro. That means that you're watching the show, and I'm still getting the view off of you.
And guess what? Whoever this is subscribes. I'm almost sure
They get the notifications.
Right.
No, they subscribe.
Be like them. Hit that little bell.
They're not like us, but they're
not like
subscribe.
us.
No, seriously.
We was live for an hour and a half. That means it took you an hour and a half to watch our show before you decided to call in and call us the N-word.
We definitely made some ad revenue from them.
And they're impersonating people in the chat, aren't they?
It's got to either be a free system. You know what? what we're doing right now is like what the media does sometimes, giving them too much credit. I think I'm ready. I'm over it. I'm over it.
Yeah. So we'll go to the next
Yeah,
caller.
because maybe we gotta just start making it where if you don't call in that number, then you can't get in.
Facts. No, that's what I'm gonna do.
Wait, how are they getting in if they don't call the number?
You can press a link. So
Yeah,
there's the
we've
link.
had a couple of callers calling that legitimate ones. So like I'll have a better vetting process.
Yeah, we have
on
had
that.
people legitimately use that to call in. We had somebody who was international use that.
Yeah, it's dope when international.
I think
people
because I think
use it.
that's what it is. It's for international
Well,
people.
didn't the Poom Poom Priestess call from international? She's not in America.
No, but she's got
no.
the energy to pay for overage charges.
Yeah.
You know what?
She got the
Bum,
energy.
bum, bum,
She paid with the
I
Poom Poom
can't.
power.
gonna make me have to do it. Bum, bum, bum.
Listen, I have to use the little lady's room. I need a break.
Okay. All right.
But I'm gonna y'all
Yeah,
can
yeah.
continue.
I will,
yeah,
we will behave on your behalf.
We'll just talk about the
No,
Super
you're-
Bowl.
No, you're good. You got. I don't
Is
mind
it
if
okay?
you guys go to the next call.
No,
It's fine.
we're not gonna skip no calls because most of them be calling because they want to talk to you.
I don't know. I need a second.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you good. You're good. All right.
So
How's
I know that y'all want to hear spiritual stories, but I just want to take it back to. So this was a good NFL season, y'all.
Mr. Fresh? The floor is yours, dude. This is your chance to talk to the people a little bit about it. I mean, it's still hot. Super Bowl happened 2 days ago.
Yeah, Super Bowl happened 2 days ago. All I want to say is, listen, I don't care what nobody says. The halftime show was spectacular. It was phenomenal. Kendrick Lamar did his thing.
It was great.
And there was, if y'all didn't educate yourself and go back and watch all of the Easter eggs and put, like, that shit was beautiful because it was a story. It was a story of so many different things. It was a story of America, of being African American in America. And if you didn't have the common sense to put together all of the things that he was dropping, like how he basically was saying that America is a game. Like everybody used the Not Like Us to cover up the fact that this man had somebody crip walk in front of the president.
Facts.
While making fun of America.
Yep.
You bring out Samuel L. Jackson, call him Uncle Sam, which everybody knows what Uncle Sam means to America. But Uncle Sam was also being like more of an Uncle Tom than an Uncle Sam. And
Do you think he was? I mean, like, do you think that was taking a shot?
I feel like it was taking a shot at America, and it was taking a shot at how to. So when he started with a PlayStation controller, essentially.
Facts. You
And
got the square, the triangle, the X, the circle.
when he started it with that, he was basically saying that you have to be able to play America's game.
Yeah.
Which is why at the end it said game over.
Yep.
So Uncle Sam, a.k.a. Uncle Tom, was basically telling him that he shouldn't be ethnic if he wants to win in this game.
Right. They're like, you're being too ghetto. You're being too loud.
You can't be loud. You gotta follow because you're one of the top 5% of African Americans in the world. And so we want to be able to control that. So you can't say this. You can't do that. You can't move this way.
Yeah.
And he basically was like,
bro,
I'm doing this because of my DNA, which was one of the songs he performed.
Yep.
So he threw in certain songs that he knew that y'all wanted to hear. Everybody wanted to hear Not Like Us.
Facts.
I wanted all the
I wanted
stars.
money trees.
I wanted swimming pools, bro. Come on.
I feel like if he would have played those songs, it would have took away from the message that he was trying to.
Oh yeah, no, but I'm in full agreement with you. That's who he is as an artist.
Yeah, like that shit was curated perfect.
That's him in a nutshell. Was that entire performance?
I really liked his performance. People, I get it, like it was basic in comparison to other ones, but I don't think the fact that the only person he had join him really was SZA, and it was like because they have songs together.
What was basic about it to you? In your opinion,
together.
what was basic about it?
It wasn't as flashy, but I don't think it needed to be.
Because
I think visually, but
visually it wasn't basic if you understand what was really happening. Like,
right? No. The symbolism was impeccable. I loved it.
Even down to the symbolism of him being with the homies by the street light.
Yeah.
But
Facts.
street light used to be our comfort back when we were younger. Like most of our parents used to tell us as black kids to be in the house before the street lights came on.
Yeah.
But he was also on a prison yard. So people don't realize like all of the symbolism. Like
yeah.
even though the set was little, you got the video game portion of the set. Then you got him on a prison yard.
Right.
Because usually that's what African Americans are in America. Are
Right.
prisoners.
That's what they're
You know
thought
what I
of.
mean? Like they're in prison. They're prisoners. You know what I mean? So it's like even the symbolism had a symbolism. You know what I mean? Like everything had multiple different meanings. And then when you go down to, I'm gonna tease y'all with not like us.
Yeah.
No, but I'm not gonna do it because they like to sue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro.
But I'm
Come
gonna
on
hit y'all
now.
with it at the end. But I'm not gonna finish the show on that song because I don't want that song to be the highlight of what I'm doing. So now I'm gonna hit y'all with turn y'all TV off. Cause the game is over.
It was a seamless transition.
Yeah, I had to like decompress after it. I was like, well, thank God the game isn't really going anywhere, so I can decompress. But there was a lot, and I'm glad that he did it because there's so many people that are like, this was boring. I'm like, well, why was it? How was it boring?
It was boring if you don't know how to relate.
Correct. Or if
Obviously,
you don't look any deeper than just surface.
I feel like that show was for everybody, but it wasn't for everybody. And not everybody's going to understand.
Right.
Not everybody's going to resonate with the show. You know, but he told you in the beginning. They showed Donald Trump in the beginning, and then guess what he said? Y'all picked the wrong dude at the right time.
Yeah, the right time.
Because the revolution is going to be televised.
Right.
But then at the end, he told you to turn your TV off. Because now the revolution starts.
Right, because they're going to
Come on,
lie.
Man, it was just so much, bro. Like... Oh, it was fucking beautiful.
It's tough. Yeah, it's one of those.
That man has a Nobel
the
Peace
thing-
Prize. Like,
Yeah, but I think a lot of people just don't even care to even. That's the thing is like a lot of people are showing their true colors too by speaking about it.
yeah,
Where it's like, oh, why don't you really like it?
yeah. I mean, but at the end of the day, this is what America's about. America's about separating and segregating. It's the whole purpose of it. It's the whole purpose of having all of his dressers dance up as an American flag on different levels, but everybody in the American flag was black men. And they were all embracing and interlocking and holding arms. Like, even though America separates us, we still got to do what we got to do. You know what I mean? It's like, it was so many different layers and levels to what he did. It was beautiful.
Danette was vibing though. I was sitting right next to her. She was singing every word.
Was she? It was lit. Like,
I loved
this is the
it.
first time we watched the Super Bowl and we had the sound bar hooked up. Like, we went and found the sound bar that was in the closet and was like, no, we got to get the optical
is that for
cable.
real?
Yeah, it was for real.
I think I can make the executive decision here, George. I think within the next day or so, we're gonna cleanse
Yeah.
this studio,
Please.
just for the sake of us.
I had to go outside to catch my breath. I said, Lord have mercy. What is going on? You got me choked up. I felt like Jody
That's how it was last week.
when Melvin had him in the chokehold. I know y'all don't know what that is. Google it. It's so good.
What
But
movie is that?
It's called Baby Boy.
Baby
My people
boy.
know. Like, I was like,
Sounds
okay. Woo.
Okay.
I was like, okay now.
We were talking about the Super Bowl and how.
I was listening. I was out there. I said, oh, Lord, you're here too. Let me just. That's
And
the worst part about being sensitive. Like, you feel it.
It doesn't turn off.
Nah, I got to learn how to control it a little bit better because I'm trying to be open and let it flow. because that's a part of like all
Right.
the spiritual work that I've been doing. But
Oh yeah, how is Reiki going for you?
it's good. My attunement is in a couple of days.
I was gonna say, how
Actually,
much longer do you have?
just one more day. Yep. So I will.
I'm gonna be getting phone
found it.
calls.
Yes,
Go ahead,
you
sit
found
down.
it. That was the ghost. Can you put a ghost face in my face?
Is that
on
Ving Rhames?
Yes, that is. And Tyrese.
I love Ving
Hey,
Rhames.
It's a hood classic.
Hey, and he made him gas and called his mama.
He's like, Mama.
Mama.
They all put it in the chat. Like, I'm dying, but I'm telling y'all, I wish we could go deeper into the energy that's just around, but it's just diabolical.
Man.
There's something here we can't really talk about because it's
Yeah.
It's just above our pay grade.
It is.
Not because like we're trying to hide it from you guys. It's just like
it's not our business, but at the same time, it's affecting us. Like, we might have to start doing this show via the crib.
No, it's all right because whenever I have a bundle of cedar sitting in there and sage,
we're going to bring some of them. We're going to go to the Botanica and get some incense.
I do know the owner for sure would be like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, because like, oof.
There ain't no cleaners here either.
Oh no.
No, I mean like to vacuum up the salt.
Oh,
so it stays.
Not that subtle shade. I taught you well. You like there ain't no cleaners here either. You know, he take it serious.
Hey, George and I think can agree that something was going on with that energy at the last studio, and that's why we're not there no more.
Facts.
Yep. Nah, I literally.
I thought Jules wasn't the only one. I thought I was the only one that caught that. Jules caught it too. So the dancer was detained for like 12 hours.
12 hours?
Wait,
yeah, they detained the dancer for like 12 hours. So there was a dancer, the head of Palestine and and Sudan flag.
Yes.
And they stood on top of his GNX that he started the show on, and they detained him. But they couldn't press charges on him, so they had to let him go.
I mean, I feel like he would have been just fine if he would have stayed up on top of the car. He decided to jump down and run across the field. Like, that's a security hazard because we don't know what kind of mind frame. But he's diabolical. Shout out to that man because not only did this is not just something that popped up. He rehearsed with them for 2 weeks, knowing damn well I'm finna do this in front of everybody, and held his shit together.
Yep.
Listen, you gotta stand for something or stand for nothing at all. They couldn't charge him.
Have you seen the TikToks? There's like a guy, I forgot his name, but he's like a Hispanic guy. He has long hair, and he's like, "This is Drake watching it." He's like, "No, they ain't gonna play it.
Yeah,
they ain't gonna play it."
Hold on, real quick question.
Yes.
So you never seen Baby Boy?
I've seen bits, but not the full thing.
All right, so listen here, Austin.
Yes.
You got a
game.
You got a show with 2 black people, right? And it's Black History Month.
I have to go watch.
We halfway through the month.
I'm gonna give you a list.
I got 3 movies I need you to watch before the end of the month, right?
Okay.
So you got to watch Baby Boy. That's one.
That's one of the very lower levels.
I ain't going. So do we want to give him the spiritual?
Can I tell you? Can I tell you the one that my dad I've watched with him is Boys in the Hood.
Okay, that's one of the top
All right.
ones.
All right.
Yes.
So now you gotta watch Belly though.
Belly?
Hell no.
Why are you always putting me on the wrong game, Mr. Fresh?
No, these are hood classics for him. Belly is cool, but it was a terrible movie. Let's just be for real. It was not a good movie.
It's a crime thriller.
It wasn't. Just because it has DMX and Nas does not mean it was a good
Belly
movie.
was a horrible movie.
Absolutely.
What was horrible about it?
It just
Method Man.
His fine self. No, I'm just being real. I don't feel like Belly was a good movie. I felt like we liked it because it gave us nostalgia to see our favorite rappers in the early 2000s act, but the acting was terrible.
All right, but here's the thing. I like Belly more than Boys in the Hood. It depends where you from. You from California.
Oh, I saw that look. Oh,
you're from California. I'm not from California.
Boys
that was
in the
not
Hood
my
had
lifestyle.
A message. Those were about
Lawrence
young
Fishburne.
Boys
that was
growing
not
up in the hood. This is about drug trafficking on purpose. I can't.
George.
No, I mean,
what was that?
Okay, so we're gonna do it like this.
Okay.
We'll give them hood classics and then just black movies that you guys should
Soul
watch.
Food.
Okay.
Okay. That's a hood classic too. I mean, black movies that mean something.
Like Amistad.
Amistad is a good one.
You're gonna have to text me these.
Yes, Roots.
I've
another
seen
one.
Roots.
No, you ain't seen Roots. That's the longest movie in black
Yeah, I
history.
remember my parents like made me sit down and watch it. You know what else they made me sit down and watch was Schindler's List.
Okay, yes.
All right. You should make them watch.
My dad's also from Cali though too. So.
Yeah.
You make them watch.
The NWA
What's the one?
movie?
Is that a nigga on the neck?
Oh, the Django, and you have to
Django
rewind.
Unchained?
Yes.
Yeah, I made
Django,
Vanessa watch that.
That's one of my favorite.
George got me and stressed me out.
Oh,
with our first ever podcast where he was quoting Samuel Jackson on that movie.
Yes.
I like Raisin in the Sun. That's
Raisin
definitely.
in the Sun. Are you
I think
there?
Roots take too long.
It's supposed to. It's
And
a
so
journey.
do Beloved. Beloved's long as hell. I'm sorry.
Beloved is long. That's a spiritual movie. Very like paranormal spiritual.
Okay.
Daughters of the Dust, just because it's Hoodoo.
Daughters of the Dust it's like old setting though. Like
it's in 1902.
Yeah.
Mississippi Burning. Oh, what's the one with old boy Melvin? Oh, where it was a little black town, and then one palm-colored woman was like, she was assaulted, and they burnt Rosewood.
Oh, hey.
You're gonna hate your own people.
No,
dude.
I'm not gonna lie.
Some of these is gonna be like, yo, what?
Nah, Rosewood. For me, Rosewood would be number one out of all of them.
Ben Rames is in that. Don Cheadle's in it.
Yes.
No, Rosewood was the when homie came out the cat. Never mind.
Yeah, don't spoil it. I'm gonna have to watch it.
Yes, that too. So hood classics and comedies, I would definitely say like Don't Be a Menace. Okay, that one's funny. That's a win.
What about the Fridays?
All of the Fridays.
Because that's one that like Danette's family.
Yes, Fridays is funny.
Has really put me on to.
I would say
White Chicks.
What?
White Chicks.
White
That one's a
Chicks
hood classic too.
with one of the best chargers ever, Terry Crews.
Yes.
Do you think? Hold on. So out of Friday, which one is better, Friday 1 or Friday 2? Or next Friday? I like next Friday more than Friday.
Okay, so the Christmas one I liked. Friday. Okay, so I remember Friday. Next Friday, is that the one with Cat Williams?
Next Friday. No, the one with Cat Williams is Friday after next.
Because I remember he's like, don't be sorry, ho. Just be careful.
Yes. But it's so many black movies.
Crunching on your balls. Terry Crews was in that too.
I love that. Yep, that was my shit. Other like spiritual but black staples. Eve's Bayou.
Oh, yeah, you gotta watch.
It's so
Eve's
many
Bayou.
of them. I'm about
Samuel
to.
was in Eve's Bayou too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So was Megan Good.
Yeah.
That was one of her first movies.
What's her first name? Whitfield. Was it?
And is it? It starts with an A.
Don't let me lie. But they're very good.
I think it's Ann Whitfield.
We just recently, as a people, stopped making movies about voodoo, hoodoo, and other ATR practices. They're very, very good.
Would you say like Jordan Peele's movies are kind of going back into that?
Some of it. I feel like,
or is he like 1 foot in, 1 foot out?
I believe he is. Listen, the fact that he even can slow down, chop and screw our music, but I feel like he would do so well if he stepped into that.
If he just embraced it.
No, make Austin watch. You got Amazon?
Yeah.
Watch them.
I've seen. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. No. Them is a TV show.
Oh,
on FX.
Okay. Them
so
sounds familiar.
good.
But wasn't it on Amazon? Did we watch it on Amazon?
It might have been but them is
I've
good.
seen bits and I haven't seen the whole thing though, but I've heard it's really good though.
That's
it's the one before.
Danette's telling me it's really good.
Before that, it was Us,
so
right?
Good.
Us, Us is the one that he did the movie.
Us is the one that Jordan. Is it Jordan Peele?
Yeah,
he
Jordan
directed
Peele.
both of them.
Yes. No, did he?
Yeah.
Them too.
Yes. Because the second one was
it was program creator was Little Marvin.
Oh my gosh! Somebody said, "What about the Green Mile?" Also a very magical movie. Oh,
Green Mile, the Stephen King.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it Stephen King?
Yeah. Yeah. I've seen that one.
With the what's the dude to that?
Yeah, I know. I don't know his name, but I know exactly. Yeah, and Tom Hanks.
He was in Dumbo. With
Brother Bear.
Yep, Spell with Amari Hardrick. That's an absolute hoodoo movie. That is like the dark
Spell
arts.
was deep. Or shit, they even said it. Did you ever see Lovecraft Country?
Yeah.
No, but I've heard too many good things about that one.
You have to. It's gonna piss you off that they canceled it. They had the views. American Gods is another one.
I heard that one's good.
Or you could watch season 2 of American Horror Stories.
The first one?
Season 2.
Oh, the season 2. Which one is
season 2? Is the one. It's Coven.
Oh yeah, no, I've seen Coven. Coven's my favorite.
Really good.
Okay.
I like Coven and I like Roanoke.
Really, I didn't like Roanoke.
I just like the setting. I think the setting is really cool, but the topic was.
That's her name, Lynn Whitfield.
Lynn Whitfield. I thought it was Ann. I'm like, Ann?
It's another one.
There's one coming out with Michael B. Jordan in it.
It's another like scary Skeleton Key. That one's really
Isn't
good.
that a Stephen King?
Skeleton Key.
No.
Skeleton Key is it's a hoodoo movie, but it's not. Like, I was trying to give him. We got off a topic. I was trying to give him like more African American stuff so he could like.
That is African American.
Yeah, but it's.
He's a scary guy. You don't like scary stuff.
It's not about scary stuff, but I was trying to give him like black projects.
What? He's not what I'm telling you. As much as I would like to think he's seen Boys in the Hood, but if I told you to go watch Menace to Society, I don't know if you would.
I think I would.
Menace to Society is literally just what it sounds like. Like that's the number, and it's all California. All
when you
where
get
my
robbed for your
from.
Mustang, and he tell you to add on a cheeseburger to your order.
Ooh,
Give me all your gold jewelry
Angel
and
heart,
order this
yes.
cheeseburger.
I literally another one that would be good for your Mexican and like, well,
Okay, Candyman.
Candyman,
Candyman's
the
a good
original
one.
one, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Apocalypse?
Apocalypto.
Apocalypto.
Yeah, that one is really
Oh
good.
my god, my favorite.
That's Mel Gibson, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mel Gibson is the most racist. I'm gonna hit y'all off with stuff that y'all need to know while
Also just backhanded.
being a racist at the same time. Like,
He's like,
Yes.
the government is awful. Also, I hate minorities. You're like, bro, what?
Yeah.
right.
Why you gotta give me both?
Jacinda said Skeleton Key is an African American
It's
movie
kinda like
through the
Kanye,
lens of
like-
an 8.5 times 11 woman. Hello. But either way, it's Black History Month, and there's so many of these movies that put us to the forefront, like Roots. Roots is like, no, it's literally like 5 or 6 movies. That's why I'm like,
I think
you've
it's at
seen all of them?
8. Yeah, I remember my parents, like, because they re-aired it. Mm-hmm. My parents were like, you have to watch it with us. I was
Yep.
like, okay. My parents for sure, like, mostly my mom.
Yeah.
The most palm-colored one of the two has made me watch some of the most,
for
like,
Mom. Good for Mama
socially
Alvarez.
aware, like Schindler's List, which I ended up becoming one of my favorite movies.
Okay.
We sat and watched
Have
that.
you? So when you were growing up, did they make you read To Kill a Mockingbird?
No.
That's something that we had to read in school, and it was
Well,
like
no. So in school, I remember.
Us too.
Let me see if I can remember this book. There was a book that I read that was really like.
you're in advanced, by the way.
I was in AP.
I was in
advanced
normal
and
people classes. I had to read To Kill a Mockingbird.
We did not.
I remember
No,
that.
they made us read it in AP
Native
as
Son.
well.
Yes, I read that book, and that book broke my heart.
Yeah.
okay.
Native
Yeah.
Son. That was such a sad
Yeah.
like story. I remember we read that. It was a white teacher too. We read it with him,
Yep.
and he straight up used the word.
Well, they have to. They have
Yeah.
to. They give us, and I had AP English from the time we were in ninth grade up until 12th, and a lot of the times, well, I had this Hispanic teacher that was married to an African American
Oh,
man.
he was married to
Yep.
an African American trans woman.
Yes, and so like we would read things like "Their Eyes Were Watching Gods" by Zora Neale Hurston.
Well, that's
Also turned into a movie. Very good. Halle Berry plays the main character
Oh, yeah.
alongside Michael Ealy, and that was very, very good. The Raisin in the Sun. We were forced to
right.
read
Raisin
these
in
type
the
of
Sun.
things.
I never seen the original, but I seen the remake with Diddy.
Yeah. Before he
Pause.
had fell out of grace, he absolutely did a good job.
And they also said that Austin's mom is invited to Wakanda.
So how are we getting there, friends?
You know what's funny is also I found out my mom, one of her favorite shows was The Boondocks.
Really?
That's hilarious.
I remember watching. She was like, "I love this show." And I was
I
like,
love
"What?
this show.
Mom, what?"
Did you watch the
Have a
Boondocks?
seat,
I love the
son.
Boondocks.
Oh my god.
Okay.
There
Hey.
was one. There was the one where Granddad fought Stickmeister,
Yep.
and then like Huey learned that Huey's the younger one, right?
I don't know. Which one was Regina?
The young
Riley.
Riley
Mm-hmm.
like watched BET and saw like if you throw a chair, people will just start fighting. So like everybody was mad because he lost their money. Like he won the sports bet of like who was gonna win, and so he throws a chair, and they all look and they go, "I'm mad," and they just all start fighting.
Hey,
That's what I was
I
wondering.
remember when
remember the
Riley was
MLK
talking about
episode.
R. Kelly.
I
He
was
was
so
like,
confused.
"Ooh, N-word, you gay."
I remember the Gangstalicious episode.
Yeah.
That one was funny where they're like, "What Gangstalicious?" I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you over me shitting myself.
Hey,
Pointed like 8 guns at Uncle
Yeah.
Ruckus.
I'm sorry,
So
yo.
he said, I know why the cage bird sings. We had to sing that or read that too. I mean, when I tell you I had Black authors at my fingertips, and it was only this one teacher that made us read this, and she was not African American, but she's the one who taught me like there's still sundown towns. There are, and
Yeah.
I'm in the 9th grade at this point. She was like, when we go to Georgia, we go to the Black Theater, not the W1. And I'm just like, what year is it? Is this 2005 or is
No,
this
listen.
1945? And it was just very, trust me, the things that I'm pro at this point, pro Black, pro
We
us, is
we drove
comes from
to
a long time ago.
We drove to Atlanta back in, I want to say maybe 96. We drove to Atlanta, and like when we were driving back from Atlanta, we stopped at my people's house in North Carolina, and then we came back to Pittsburgh or whatever, and there were certain places we didn't drive at a certain time, like especially going through like North Carolina, leaving up out of Georgia. Like,
I had a guy in South Carolina try to recruit me.
That's crazy.
for the triple letter
Yeah.
people.
I mean, you kind of look like you could.
This
you know,
was
a
I was
little
in high school and I was
mustache.
with my cousin who was he's from my mom's side. Mm-hmm. She's way more
Yeah,
lighter than
because you
me.
look to me Hispanic, but you know your mom's people probably don't. They just probably look.
No, they're all
White.
all their ancestry is like Wales,
Yeah.
England,
Oh, we
Scotland.
might be cousins.
But
Hey.
Austin don't look Hispanic to me.
Yes, he does.
No, he don't.
I swear he do.
Austin got a beard. We just talked about this the other day.
Barely.
We just talked about this
Look
the
at-
other day.
Look at George's beard. Look at my beard. There's
Listen,
a connection. There ain't
George is not Mexican, and that's why he has a beard. Mexicans don't have beards.
He's
yeah,
Trojan.
and this is patchy as a mother.
Mexicans do not
No.
typically have beards, but some of them do. Some of them, yeah.
Yeah.
It varies. You got a nice beard going, Austin.
Thank
Yeah,
It
well,
connects.
they mostly shave it too.
You're looking.
Yeah,
I think
he said it
shaping is
connects.
helping
It
it.
looks good.
You look
What
like
I
you don't
will-
eat tacos.
You know, I feel like he. Wait, Austin is not Latino. Exactly. I mean, can we please raise a hand in the chat if you always thought that this man was Latino? I never once
should
thought
I go
he
hatless
was.
so they can see me?
You
full
know,
complexion?
yeah,
Bro,
like
yeah, go hat backwards. Go.
you know what?
Wow.
I can't. I can't with you. Like he looks Hispanic. So we did his hat backwards so you could see all of his face for the most part.
Damn, I got a fat ass head.
Me too, brother.
Yeah, you
Don't
look
worry.
like
That's
you've
why I
been
said I
eating
think we
the tortas,
related. You
buddy.
said Wales, England, Northern European.
Because my mom and my grandmother, her mom did like ancestry,
Yeah.
and they have like almost all.
Yeah, I never once, even like his baby, which the baby is like, his mom is Hispanic, but I would have never even thought that he had any white in him. Like, I never would have thought that. Okay, thank you. Somebody put the hand up because he looks to me Hispanic, but you said tortas.
Alexandria says she know Mexicans with beards. Alexandria, how many Mexicans do you know with beards though?
A lot of them are no quemoca, have trucks and.
See,
Let's be
they
real.
have to go
Like
fast.
now
Yeah.
in Cali, they'll have like the long
No.
joint
I'm
right
talking.
here.
I'm talking like
They'll
they
have the little.
There's a meme where they put Shrek, like human Shrek, and they put a beard on him, and they put him in like a.
I've
Silverado.
never seen like a true like Hispanic, a Mexican man. I shouldn't say Hispanic, but a Mexican man. And I'm from California. I've lived in Arizona and here in Las Vegas with a full like a beard, unless they were like
I'm
first
talking about like the
generation
whole
American.
Yeah, the
A
whole
lot of them just have,
situation,
like, the
like
chin.
beard
I
like
see
me.
up in here, you know, like the little mustache. But it's even when I was watching the black Mexican documentary, like he went down there and they all have a clean face, like they shave it because it doesn't. I don't
Oh,
know.
I
if
thought
it
you were about
does
to
it
say
for
I
me.
saw Austin 6 different times in that documentary.
No, you too light for that one.
Yeah,
You try
I need to go back out
regular.
in the sun.
Yeah.
Or
I think,
Filipino,
yes.
Mari.
I can see that.
Salamat po.
It's your eyes.
I have heard that I have like
Yeah.
very.
Like very lax, slanted
Yeah.
eyes. But George
I wasn't trying to do that on purpose. I was just
I
like,
know, but you went so slow. Like normally people try to speed past it, but you're just like.
But Filipinos do be having, they have Spanish in them.
Yeah.
So it's like they were under a Spanish rule for 200 years.
Yeah.
They've obviously intermingled with some
yes. Yeah.
some Spaniards.
Yeah. And they all have Spanish last names, so
Yeah.
but
I think we have time for 2 more callers.
yeah,
let's
let's
hit
go
it.
ahead and get these 2 callers and
Alrighty, our next call.
And I know there's a few of you in there, so if we don't take you now, we're gonna write your number down. So stay in,
Yes,
so
stay
we can
in.
get you next week.
our
And next week, I'm hoping Miss Noah brings some goodies for the studio.
Yeah, not CB4. Oh my
Well,
God,
we
you'll
ain't educating
die.
Austin
What
nothing
is
with
CB4?
CB4.
It's so funny.
CB4.
It's a knockoff NWA.
We might as well have him watch Vampire in Brooklyn
Is that Chris
too.
Rock?
Yes.
You heard me. He might as well watch Vampire in Brooklyn too.
Okay, that was a real scary movie. Don't do Angela Bassett and Eddie Murphy. That was supposed to be a real. Remember we showed them that and they died.
Okay,
Oh,
so
what
what
was
about
the
like
one with
other Eddie
Snoop?
Murphy movies? 'Cause I've seen almost all of them.
You've never seen Vampire?
Vampire
No,
Brooklyn.
not this one. No. But like
Yeah.
other ones. So
What's-
like,
What's the one with Snoop where he was?
Have you seen Cadillac Records? Not Cadillac
No.
Records. Dreamgirls.
no, maybe I haven't seen all. I for sure
Bro,
haven't seen
hold
all
on,
of them. But
time
like
out.
a lot of the old ones, like
No,
Harlem Nights.
You ain't seen Dreamgirls,
I don't think. Hold on.
bro.
Our next
Oh,
call.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You guys are riffing right there. I just found a dead spot. Our next caller is going to be 4985. 4985. Star 6 to unmute yourself.
I know you ain't seen Dreamgirls.
Caller, you're in the room.
What's up, Cali, Vegas fan? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
What's happening?
Hey, what's up? What's up, Mr. Fresh and Fit?
Hey man, you know I'm just sitting here holding it down like I usually do.
Mr. Fresh and Fit.
You know, I just walked 2 miles yesterday. I'm feeling real fit today. Thank you.
This boy walked 2 miles and was like, "Do I look slim?"
Hey,
Like,
hey.
wait, what?
I tried to put on a Speedo yesterday. I said, how I look, babe? She said, go sit your ass down.
Hey. Well, I want to, hey, Mr. Fresh, good seeing you. You know that's your special name for me, but I know you always going to be Mr. Fresh.
Hey, I
Mr.
appreciate
Fresh
you.
is that extra sauce I had to add.
I
How you
appreciate
doing,
you.
Miss Noah?
Hey,
How you doing?
hey, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good, y'all. Hey, Austin.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good. I'm getting put on game right now, so I'm very happy.
I know that's right. Hey, I got a few movies for you. But I
Okay.
just want to say, how you doing, Mr. George?
What's up? What's up?
What's up? Y'all are so funny. I love, you know what? Y'all should have seen me when y'all were naming all these movies. I was like talking to myself. I was like, yo, they named all the movies. But may I add, though, there's 2 movies in particular. Harlem Nights, because I'm an old head at
I love
heart,
that one.
and Rush Hour. I love
Rush Hour,
yes,
yeah.
Rush
and
Hour.
Chris Tucker. Those are my,
Harlem Nights was
Because
like,
you gotta shoot the bitch in her pinky
and
toe.
this motherfucker shot my pinky toe. And then the guy at the end, you better take little breaths. Little breaths. That was one that my dad made me, like, he was like, this is a coming of age. I'm not going to let you live in my house at 13 if you haven't seen it.
Yeah.
I'm glad he did.
Yep.
Absolutely. Y'all know what's up. Yeah, I got an old spirit on her, so I always crack up. Oddly enough, if they were to cast that movie, I know who they should pick for every character. So, yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I think they did redo Harlem. Didn't they redo it as a show or something?
No, but they need to redo it as a movie again because it's enough comedians and comediettes to.
Yeah, but they be using the same people. Like, I don't want to see DC Young Fly in Harlem Nights. I'm sorry.
But
I just
you gotta.
don't.
The whole purpose of Harlem Nights and if they did it again, you would have to have a mixture of the poppin' right now artists or comedians and the up and coming comedians. So you would have to have like a DC Young Fly, like, you know what I mean? Maybe throw a couple old people in there like Martin.
Yeah, for sure. It should be a good mixture.
Yeah.
Some of these people just don't be funny, and I don't know how they be getting the opportunities, but we need some really good young up and coming.
I feel like they don't all be friends. Like it felt like on Harlem Nights, they felt more like friends. Like it was a vibe where everybody was like cohesive. Like where are you getting these people? Like Eddie Murphy, all of these like class acts in one movie. Like
Yeah, but they were young back then. They were the DC Young Flies, just bigger.
but it was. I feel like there was more cohesion because back then you had to go on tour with these folks. You was in comedy clubs with these folks. You know what I mean? Like they were seeing the Eddie Murphy coming up and doing his little chitlin circuit. You know what I mean? Like, so everybody was familiar with everybody. Right now, you just go on YouTube and be like, boom, I'm gonna drop me a short, get popping.
No, I don't like it. Thank you so much,
I'm with
Kamisha,
you.
for the super chat. And then they're dropping a lot of different recommendations that I forgot about. Booty Call, Blank Man, Sugar Hill, and Living Color. Okay. Now I gotta go home and binge watch something.
Hold on. One of my favorite movies. I forgot to say it. One of my favorite movies of all time, besides Belly, is Blue Hill Avenue.
Blue Hill Avenue. Oh my gosh. You know, one of my favorite movies is Shotas. I don't know if y'all are into Jamaican gangster movies, but that's my.
No, Shotas was dope. Blue Hill Avenue had who was the light skinned dude? He's on the House of Pain.
Alan Payne.
Alan Payne, yeah.
Yeah, he used to be fine back in the day. Jason's Lyric. I'm sorry. Did you actually call in for a story, or did you call in for movies? Because we can go on and on.
Yeah, I'm telling y'all are my family. Look, so funny thing, like, I didn't tell y'all last time. I was the one that had the spiritual reparation, like before the last setting, like the last studio you guys were at before you got this new one. So I was so pissed that I missed your first show in this new studio. I kind of wanted to Christian y'all, but I got a little bit of both. But one last thing though. Are you guys looking forward? I know y'all were talking about K-Dot did the damn thing. I was like, hey, they're not like us. They're not like, yo, I was going in. I said he actually did it. But I'm looking forward to this movie Sinners with Michael B. Jordan.
I heard
Me
he had
too.
something.
Yeah.
What do y'all think?
Yeah. I'm looking forward to that. There's another one with Omari Hardwick that's coming, or not Omari Hardwick. What's that boy name that playing Lovecraft Country? Jonathan Majors. Yes, he got one coming out, and surprisingly, it's on Zeus, but it's about a world famous
the bodybuilder.
Yes,
he's a bodybuilder.
I was like, okay, Zeus. It looks like a real movie. It's gonna be in some theaters, I guess, but it's a couple of hitters that's coming out. I'm so excited.
It's with Jonathan Majors. He's a bodybuilder, and like his body is deteriorating while he's trying to perform on a platform.
Is it a Ronnie Coleman?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's based off of somebody.
Yes, that's a biopic.
Yeah, it's about Killian Maddox. A man who dreams to become a famous bodybuilder. He struggles with inner demons and the limits of his body. He also cares for his ailing veteran grandfather.
Yeah, he like Jonathan Major from the previews. I was impressed. I'm like, yo, he's really acting like a professional crasher.
His gums bleeding and all types. I said, oh, this look like it's gonna be some fire.
I'm glad I'm not the only one in the world that knows what Shatas is, and it's because back in the day,
You've gone too far, Biggs.
In high school, I used to date this Jamaican dude, and baby, his family always played this movie, and I really, really ended up liking it. And plus, what's that boy name in there? Damien. Which Marley is it?
I don't know. It's
know
too many of them damn
I think
Marleys.
it's Kimani. Is it Kimani?
So
Marley?
many.
I don't know.
Fine. Anyway.
But hold up, there is one more movie while we talking about movies. There's one more movie. I don't know the name, but I seen the previews of it. It's something about a female boxer. Like a young female boxer. It's coming out soon.
I know you're talking about Mr. Fresh. Ryan Destiny is playing her.
Yeah,
Oh, I love Ryan Destiny is gorgeous. Like
no, she's
the prettiest
The Fire Inside.
brown girl
Is that what it's called?
ever.
The Fire Inside?
Yeah. Oh, it came out last year.
Oh, it did.
What?
It's already
And
out.
it's about Clarissa Shields.
Oh wow.
For real?
Yeah.
Yep,
Said it came out
I just seen a preview for it not too long ago.
December 20. It came out Christmas.
Oh, you said
okay.
last year. Like it
I
came
mean,
out.
That
is
was last year. That was 2 months ago.
March.
Listen, 8 weeks. I can't say last year.
That's like Nosferatu came out last year.
I owed you that
That's
money.
what I want to go home and watch.
I
tonight.
owed you that
I'm gonna
money
rent it.
last year. I ain't paying you
I
back
want to
no
watch
more.
Nosferatu. But yes, Juice. Oh, that's another hood classic you have to watch with Tupac and Omar Epps. God, there's so many good
what
ones.
about New Jack?
New Jack City. That's one of my favorites.
Heard of that one.
Oh my God. I still tell.
You said New Jack. I'm thinking about.
Boy.
No.
Oh, New Jack City is the one with the meme of Wesley Snipes.
Family feuding it over there. Easy on the
Good
table.
answer. Good answer.
No, because I'm trying to remember the movie.
Which one?
The one East Side
George, it's the one with the meme. New Jack City.
with Morgan.
It's like when I have to
He was
shoot
the
Tony
principal.
Hawk.
Oh, Cooley High?
Yeah.
Was it? No. I think it
Oh, the
was
one where he
Cooley
was
High.
like, "You smoke
Don't
crack,
you smoke
son?"
crack, son?
Yeah. Shit. They know where it's from. The chat is gonna tell you. With Morgan Freeman. You know that man been old his whole life.
Crooklyn?
Crooklyn. It's not Crooklyn, but Crooklyn was dope.
Crooklyn is good.
Man.
Yeah, it's so many very good black movies, very classic, spiritual, non-spiritual
Lean on Me.
comedy. Lean on Me, yep.
I think I've seen Lean on Me.
Joe Clark.
Mr. Joe Clark, he was an asshole, but that proves that Morgan
Yeah,
Freeman.
I've seen Lean on Me.
I
Boy,
haven't-
control your
life.
hormones.
I have to add two. I have not added a
Motives,
movie yet.
yes.
I have 2 movies to add to this
Yes.
list.
Okay.
Because I'm a sports guy. Come on now. We
Okay.
haven't gotten Coach Carter.
Oh
and
my
we
God.
haven't gotten Gridiron Gang.
Yes.
And I'm
Yes.
I've seen
Human
both of
over
those.
here.
I think
that
I've seen both of those.
Yeah.
I like Coach
Gridiron
Carter
Gang's
better
with
than
The Rock,
Gridiron,
right?
though.
You like-
Yeah.
Yeah, Coach Carter. I was
Coach
in high
Carter's
school
the
when
one
that
with
came out,
Samuel
or junior
Jackson,
high.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, where he was like,
That's the one where Lil
yeah,
Humby
he's like, teachers can't touch kids. He's like,
his people got shot, and then he came back crying like, "Please, coach, let me back on the team."
Sister Act.
true.
I've seen that
I
one.
love Sister Act, especially the one with Lauryn Hill. I think that was Sister Act too,
Oh,
right?
the Sister Act with Lauryn Hill was
Yes.
dope.
Oh, Whoopi.
I'm gonna get you sucking. Now none of y'all seen.
I
My
seen
daddy
I'm Gonna
was
Get You
older.
Sucker.
Oh man.
my daddy.
Hey,
Okay.
now one person said Pootie Tang though.
Pootie Tang.
Yes,
I love Pootie Tang.
My dad
Huge
used to
fan of
chase you
Pootie
around with the
Tang.
belt as a joke and yell Pootie Tang at me.
That belt.
I do that to this day, dude. To
Hey,
this day.
my favorite part of Pootie Tang is whenever they put him through the car wash on top of the car as a beat down, and he came out all white. I love it. Yeah, there's a bunch of movies. It's Black History Month, and I want y'all to enjoy some of these movies.
Yeah,
Some
you
of them are
gotta
hilarious. Some of them are
You
sad.
gotta do yourself a service and watch a couple black flicks.
Pride, the Black Swim Team, yes.
Absolutely.
Oh,
And what's
Pride
the
was dope.
what's the other dude with the ski people?
Oh,
The sledge.
Cool Running.
Yeah, Cool Runnings. I've seen Cool Runnings.
Yes.
He said, "I still got my edge."
Yep.
Does,
Hardball.
what was the one with Cuba Gooding that was the dogs?
Was it Radio?
No, that's
Oh,
that's-
Radio's
Dogs.
a good
Yeah,
one.
Radio's
was
a
good.
no,
Snow
Snow
Dogs.
Dogs.
No Dogs.
Yeah, Snow Dogs.
Oh,
Undercover Brother. Oh, me.
Oh,
we used to
Undercover
love
Brother. I
that
have it on
shit.
DVD.
Um,
That was the other thing. I grew up on
Glory
Chappelle's show too.
Road.
Okay.
Yep. ATO. You gotta see it. Have you seen ATO?
The show.
Hey,
No, the movie.
Move that shit out the way.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Fresh is over here just-
Listen.
oh, new. Yeah.
Major Pain. I've seen.
Yep.
Cause I got that new.
Yep.
Hey.
I love me. I went to the movies. and saw
ATL's
that.
probably one of
Damn.
my. I see you shining. Somebody got some cutty last night.
But I promise you, all of these movies. I didn't know that
Oh man.
I forgot that I've seen this many movies in my life. Like, and I primarily watch
Well, you gotta
black
think.
movies.
A lot of these like Cool Runnings and all that. Them
Montreal.
was Disney flicks.
Yeah. Yep.
People don't realize that like Cool Runnings was definitely a Disney flick. Like even the Mighty Ducks and stuff like that. Them was all Disney flicks.
I loved
like,
Mighty Ducks.
I love
Oh
Mighty
man!
Ducks too.
Oh my! Y'all are taking me. Y'all taking me back. About to show my age, man.
Listen, I know.
Hey,
No,
all these
because
movies.
Do y'all
I
remember?
swear
Do y'all
I was-
remember on the Goofy movie whenever they had the black pop star?
Tevin Campbell, yeah, that's Tevin Campbell, Mr.
Oh,
Can We
yeah,
Talk?
yeah.
Man, everybody
Trip.
loved him.
That was the name of the artist. Power Trip.
Power
I'm-
Trip.
listen,
Okay.
That
yes.
was with Roxanne.
Yep,
Roxanne. And I think he had the Bobby Brown outfit or the
Yeah.
Eddie old school
Oh, he
Eddie
was-
Murphy
hey.
outfit.
Yeah.
Tevin Campbell was flying there.
The original Sparkle, that was good. Sparkle, Car
Sparkle.
Wash, School Days, Do the Right Thing. God
Oh,
damn,
yeah.
Hustle and
I was
Flow.
about to say Car Wash too.
Yeah.
And they already said Crooklyn.
Yeah, Crooklyn.
Car Wash I've
Listen,
seen.
another classic, and I don't know. I was made to watch this, and this is probably something that's so old. I don't know if y'all know this movie, but my mom made me watch this because she's like, "You're not
Here
ever
she
gonna
go with
get
another
pregnant."
girl.
Just another girl on the IRT. That was a hood black classic that your mama made you watch, even though you was like, "What was the point of this?" Like,
What was the point of
I
this?
mean, the girl had a baby in her bedroom and hid a pregnancy for all 9 months. Like, Mom, what are you trying to say? But I
Damn.
still love it. And I ended up in my college pedology class having to write a thesis on that movie. We all had to.
That's
Like, they made
crazy.
us watch it in class. And it
And
was
you was
it's a good
already
movie.
ahead of the curve.
Yeah,
You
I've been watching it for years.
She cheated.
She's like, oh, bet I'm about to get an
I'm
A.
like,
I seen it 12
wait.
years ago. I don't even gotta watch
Listen,
it.
I do not like. That's my shit. But I don't know if anybody's has ever heard of that movie, House Party. Hell yeah! Have you ever seen
Man.
House Party? Oh my gosh, you have
Oh,
to.
yeah.
A Kid
Kid
and
and
Play.
So you don't even know the reference whenever black people start doing the kid and play dance. You don't
You've
even
seen it before. That's the dance that white chicks started off when they was like doing this and hitting their legs
What
back.
was the name of the movie? House Party?
House Party. Losing Isaiah. Oh my gosh, y'all
God.
people.
Hey.
Fat Albert.
Oh, no,
Albert
that's a video
Howard
game.
Tripp.
Nah. Hold on. We gotta stop about losing Isaiah though.
Yes.
Because hey, I was just
Okay, yeah, I've seen House
I was
Party.
about to say Brenda's had a baby. Because that was like a reference to losing Isaiah, right? Like losing Isaiah was based off of that character.
No, it was based off a real girl in the newspaper.
Losing Isaiah.
Oh no! I'm talking. I thought you
No,
said
Brenda's had a
Brenda
baby was based off a real girl in the newspaper.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't believe you guys didn't know that's where that dance came from. Go
That
to. I
haircut
wish I could go to
is-
YT. We're on here. I don't mean the person. I wish we could show it on YouTube. You think we'll get demonetized for that?
Well, if there's no audio, no, we won't.
Oh, you can do it.
All right, so play the video, play the clip, but don't play the music.
But that's where that everybody in the English moving language knows that to be the kid who play.
big head Tisha Campbell.
Christopher Reed's
Yes.
tie top was 7 inches.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
It doesn't look that tall.
No, it was shorter in that one.
Well,
You've
'cause
never seen Class Act. It was huge. Class Act, it was huge.
Work that body.
Oh, God. I can't.
Hey, man.
I just remember he's still on the phone. We just in here. Lord.
Oh no! Look, y'all. I consider like y'all. I hope y'all consider me like family.
Yes,
y'all,
absolutely.
Whatever, but
I was. They
No,
probably
bro.
back then they were super
He
famous.
looked like
so
a
hell
young.
yeah.
He was looking like a young Ben Simmons.
Hold on,
If you
I
know,
don't even
you
think
know.
they showed.
They didn't even
the
show that
dance.
part.
No, 'cause they don't know
the actual dance come up after this.
Yeah. Somebody said play was so
Still,
fine.
Mr. Red's still looking fine.
She was still looking fine. Even in Baby Boy, she was fine.
She was. She almost looked too young to be playing his mama. Cleopatra Jones, Black Panther.
I went and saw Black Panther opening weekend in the theater.
The Express, Bebe's
Okay.
Kids. You ever seen Bebe's
Okay.
Kids?
No.
You know what you should have seen in the theater?
That's a classic.
You should have seen American Gangster.
American Gangster.
So we can teach you about
Oh,
Frank
man.
Lucas
American
Yeah.
Gangster.
What
and that
other
Blue
one?
Magic.
What's the other one?
That was 07.
Brooklyn's
I was like
Finest?
10.
For real?
Yeah, I was born in 97.
Bro, I seen that in the movies. My son was already born.
No,
That's
he
crazy.
wasn't.
Yes, he was.
07?
When American Gangster came out, Kyron was born.
Baby, your son wasn't born in 07. He was born in
I don't think that
09.
came out of 07.
It
It
says
says
07.
07. I thought it was 07 too. I was still in high school.
Oh, it has Russell Crowe in it and
That's good.
Denzel and Josh
Gifted
Brolin
Hands. Yeah, Antoine Fisher.
and Norman Reedus.
Oh, and
was magic.
bruh. Antoine Fisher will have you mad.
No, it had me pissed off. You
They
know,
got
it's a
us to that
couple
video,
of.
by the way.
They did?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah, heads up, we've detected a video in your stream belonging to someone else.
What was I
I
about
guess
to
we
say?
can't show. Cool. I guess we should have just done it. Like
Yeah, you
I
shoulda
should have
just
just had
did it.
Mr. Fresh. I mean, you know the dance, so just
Hey, listen.
you and
Listen,
Noah.
that
Just,
means he's not gonna do it.
you and
All of
Noah.
this expensive
You
ass
and Noah
equipment.
versus me and Austin. We moved the wide shot out here, and
Let
we
me
have a
just-
fucking dance
let
contest
me just
tonight.
I'm just gonna
Let
do
me set
the
the
white kid,
disclaimer.
like the
The
where you just pull your head to your
Temptation.
I'm
ear. You know what I'm
You
talking
know
about?
what?
I'm fluffy and I'm a gangster. We don't dance, we boogie.
Oh
So-
shit! Well, then we'll
He's
have a
a
boogie
dancer in
off,
his
Mr.
head.
Fresh. We
Me and
will
my-
get boogie
Me
then.
me and my thugs, we don't dance. We just pull up our pants. and
Well,
do
you
the
know what?
walk
Shut
away.
up. Listen, I
Mr.
literally
Fresh will
told
have a
him-
walk away competition in
no,
the
he
hallway.
pisses me off because he likes shit like what's that dance movie? Oh, it gets on my nerves.
That's
This
'cause
man will be
it's
watching
because
Honey.
I can't dance, so I love watching dance movies.
I
Like
hate
Stomp the
it.
Yard. I be crumping in my head like
What was
then
the
it-
Corbin Blue Double Dutch movie? Did you
I
like that
know
one?
you need to push it. Ain't it push it?
Jump in.
Jump in.
Jump
Push
in.
it. That was a
You
song
push
in it.
to the limit.
No, I was too old. for stuff
In
like
it
that.
to
The
win.
I've never
Five,
watched anything with Corbin Blue.
Heartbeats, The Wiz,
Corbin Blue is
Training
great.
Day. Oh my God, you seen?
I think Training
yeah,
Day.
well, I think his name is Matt Damon.
King
maybe.
Kong.
Here's
Ain't got
another
shit
sports
on me.
movie. Aquila and the Bee.
Oh yes,
yeah.
That's a
yes,
sports
yes. That
movie.
is a
Yeah.
sports
yeah.
movie.
It is.
Kiki Palmer.
Yeah.
Hey, she killed that.
Fact.
Oh
She
man,
killed that.
You got
She made
served.
me
Okay,
wanna
let me
spell.
tell you about You Got Served. All right. I was obsessed
Did
with
y'all
B2K, boy. I went to go see You Got Served like 4 times. I was in the
Hey,
seventh
guess
grade.
what? She went to go see You Got Served in the theater as many times as she made me go to the B2K fucking concerts. Mm-hmm. Because I've went
Don't
to
don't be
every
mad. You
Millennium
know what?
tour.
I got my mom took me there to a B2K concert too, and all my cousins. We had no business being there. I was confused.
Listen.
I
This
was
is
in
how
love.
this is how crazy it is though, because B2K and that wasn't my age. Like I'm older. You know what I mean? So I took my little sister to the B2K concert, the Millennium Tour, whatever it was, with them and Pretty Ricky when they came out on that big ass bid and they was all in their draws, and I was
And
hella offended.
I drove to Oakland.
And
'Cause it
all the
wasn't in
girls that was in my
Sacramento.
school was there. They like, what you doing here? I'm like, I got my little sister, you know.
Yeah, she shouldn't have been watching that, but I was old enough. It's not my fault. Pretty Ricky was.
You wasn't old enough.
I was old enough for the time. I mean, it was B2K was the
You
headliner.
only 1 year older than my sister.
You a lie? I'm 33. Your sister is what?
31?
29? No, she's not.
Oh, we the same age.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
No.
Same
My
age.
sister 2 years younger than you.
Mm-hmm.
Which means
And
that
that
you
mean
shouldn't
a
have been there
lot.
either.
Nuh-uh. I love B2K.
Yeah, so she went to that tour, and then she had me take her to the tour.
Scream
So we
2.
went to
Yes.
we went to the tour here. We done went to the Millennium Tour. We done drove to LA and went to the Millennium Tour. And then we went to the other Millennium Tour here. And now they coming back on another
think I'ma go to
goddamn
this
Millennium
one.
Tour in
B2K.
April.
You know the only real boy band I've seen, like I don't even consider is Boys to Men.
Yeah.
But I saw them open for Obama. Like that's some wild shit at my high school.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
yeah.
At my high school.
Yo.
And then Obama was singing some Boys
I'm
to
from
Men.
Cali too, so yeah.
Okay.
I'm from
Okay.
Cali too, and Boys to Men would always perform if you guys ever went to the California State Fair.
Yes.
Oh,
The
okay.
California State Fair, they would be there.
Well, they got a residency here.
I
and it's
miss
dope.
the state fairs. Yeah, I took him Christmas.
Man, she took me Christmas Eve one time.
It was a beautiful
It was
show.
so
It
dope.
was expensive.
Like, it was amazing. B2K, I'm not B2K.
Yeah, go ahead
Boys
and say
to
it.
Men.
B2K was amazing.
Boys to Men. Boys to Men was amazing. Oh, while we talking about movies and concerts, I just want to say that I'm very disappointed in the Beehive. Because the Beehive fucking swarmed the internet today.
Yeah, I got y'all.
I was 13,000 people in fucking queue to buy these damn tickets.
I was 10,000. We was on our own devices.
We
made
waited
him sign up
online for
Beyonce
3
too.
hours to get Beyonce tickets to not purchase tickets.
Beyonce?
Mad to the bone.
What are you
That's
gonna
I
do,
was.
bro?
That's what he was mad to the bone.
I'm mad to the
Listen,
bone.
man, forget that. Be hot. I'm gonna be in the house some way or another, either resale or through the actual vendor.
Or
I'm
through
going.
the exit.
Yep. Listen,
No,
I'm
we
not
go- we-
worried about it. I'm gonna get my ticket.
I'm gonna grab the tickets.
Where's
for
she
it.
playing at?
LA?
The SoFi in Inglewood.
We sliding to Inglewood, baby.
Danette's going to a show at the Forum for a band that her and Vanessa want to go see. Because same thing happened to her with the tickets here. They were going to
Yeah.
be here. Couldn't immediately
Couldn't
sold
got
out.
him. Who is it?
Pierce the Veil.
Oh, okay. I heard it.
I'm going to LA for a show in May because they weren't even coming here.
No, but see, this is what makes it so bad, right? So this is the power of Beyonce.
Beyonce?
Out of all of the West Coast, when I say the West Coast, I'm talking about everywhere from San Diego all the way up to Washington. She has 4 concerts, and they're all in fucking Inglewood.
Yeah.
So
So,
she's
okay,
making
understand.
she's
Somebody-
making the people from Phoenix, the people from New Mexico, everywhere.
Yeah. So you see why, like,
Go
somebody in
to
my
4
in
shows.
my life.
Inglewood ain't up to no good. I mean,
Yeah, listen, Inglewood is gentrified.
oh
at
yeah, I
its
went there for a
best.
Charger game in December, and I was like, "This is Inglewood."
And none of her shows is on. She has one show that's on a Sunday. The rest of her shows is like Wednesday, Monday.
No, the tickets aren't out of your budget. They had $140 tickets today, but what happened is that they underestimated the Beehive. I thought nobody liked this. I thought this was a trash album.
I was 13.
Listen, I waited too long to get adult money to get Beyonce tickets.
Listen,
Oh my
I was
gosh.
13,000 in line.
Somebody
there was
was
people that was
69.
35,000.
Yep.
37,000.
Yeah.
The Beehive fucking swarmed.
Yeah.
So you guys ready to pay $800 for the cheapest ticket?
I was going to pay 800 regardless.
I'm not really that
for
worried. I went to
multiple.
Renaissance twice. It was, and one of my tickets was $400, just me.
I remember the good
No,
old days when I
she-
used to go see 7 bands for like $20 and a canned
No,
food
Austin.
item.
Austin. I bought her tickets
Here's some beans, kid.
to the Renaissance concert here.
Right.
And she liked it so much, she decided to go the next weekend in LA with her sister. And decided to buy a ticket in LA that was double the price of the tickets that we bought
I was
here.
up there doing all of this. I was crib walking. I was like this. Listen,
I said,
ain't no shame in my game
Yo,
because
Serena Williams though?
Oh man.
The
Well,
guy
that-
who choreographed that was on an episode of Misunderstood. His name is Sean Green.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Look, see, George, he be out here. He be out here in these podcast streets. You think he's just a part of
I
our
got to
show?
meet with
He's an engineer of a
Adam
lot of
Blackstone.
Yeah.
He does Justin Timberlake stuff and.
Listen, we know who you've been working with.
Bro, you have the Joe Bros. Okay,
I do have
like
the Joe
literally,
Bros.
you could just be like, yeah, one time,
Should we just pull up the YouTube video of the
well,
Joe
no,
Bros?
obviously not.
Yeah,
YouTube
don't pull up any more
is
videos.
literally like right now they're like this.
Yeah, but that's with music and stuff like that. This is a.
I didn't play any music.
But it's a movie. This is a YouTube video. I have the raws. I can just pull up the raw footage.
I think they're copywriting. That's
They're
what they do.
being
I swear to God.
They're so irritating, but I mean, we've already kind of jumped. And either way, we're way over time, but we've already kind of went there. YouTube is definitely looking at us like,
what y'all doing?
Fuck y'all got going on over here. Okay, y'all over here playing videos.
One of these things just doesn't belong here.
Kaya was in the TikTok and said, I love the new background decor.
Aw, thank you.
Shout out Kaya.
Shout out to Kaya. This is the new studio. Beautiful, beautiful setup.
And just before anybody who doesn't know, we're not talking about Cuckoo Kaya.
No, we're talking about the real
Kaya.
The real Kaya. Shout out, babe. But yeah,
I found her and you at the same. I found all y'all at the same time last year, and it's so crazy how divine intervention happens like that. Like,
did you ever see the show that they did together?
Who are talking about it?
Yeah.
Yes, I did. I tuned in.
Okay.
Oh,
I loved it.
I still think Mr. Fresh and I had the best seats in the house.
What about
Yeah,
the one that we recorded? We posted that too,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that's
Yeah,
okay.
everything's
Yeah,
been
you
up.
just said that you.
Yeah,
But it was two different ones because we had her in studio.
Oh yeah, we had her in studio.
We had her
and then,
in studio, and then we went
Miss
to
Black
her
Cauldron
event.
over here was doing the damn thing,
Yeah, I had fun, and I hope one day.
and I
to
felt very
host-
uncomfortable.
Oh my!
Hey,
why?
it was funny because when we went to Kaya's event, whenever they spoke on a
They were
platform
very
together,
nice, very nice. I loved it. It was a great
Austin
event.
was definitely the token white guy.
I was the only white guy.
and then he understood everything too, and he was so enamored, and he loved the music, he loved the vibe, and I was just like, he gets it, he gets it.
Nobody
This
looked at me sideways.
No,
Nobody looked at me
of
sideways. I was
course
like, I
not.
get it.
Listen, because you look Hispanic for one, and
You
for
know-
two, we don't even associate with people like that, but. Like, it was all love. Like, you are the spiritualist. Plus, they had already met you. So,
Kaya
Yeah.
and her mom were like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, we riding with
yeah.
y'all are African Americans and
Yes.
Mark.
Yeah.
I'm Mark.
But they're
Mark.
cool people. Like, I hope one day to again work with Kaya and her team,
Yeah.
and also do an event of my own. You know, it was really fun. I just don't know what to do. So we'll
We
figure
working
something
on it.
That, I mean, that's definitely y'all play off each other. Y'all are in for the same reasons. Like everybody, from you, Austin, George, Mr. Like everybody is in that lane. So I think you guys will mesh well. Whatever it is, it will come naturally organic. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah,
So
for
it's
sure.
gonna
Appreciate
work
hearing
out.
We
Yes.
all got our
Yeah.
I'm the ratchet one that just says what's on his mind, and you know.
He's self-aware though.
Yeah,
Self-aware
sure.
about
Listen.
self-aware
I-
about
I
what the energy is
I be
bringing, but
working
he's-
on the better part of myself,
That's
but
right.
I can't. You could take me out the ghetto. You can't take the ghetto out of me. I'm sorry.
But you can't take the ghetto out of me. That's
Yeah.
right.
I mean, and at the end of the day, the spirits. I already know, which I don't know who owns your head, but,
But you know, listen.
no, for real. 'cause
even
some
though
spirits are
even though
like that.
I be popping my stuff and I be talking like, wow, I'm way more spiritual than I lead on.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like
Mr.
I'm married
Fresh
to a
is
spiritualist.
very tapped in.
Like it's hard to not be tapped in when the language around my house is spiritual all the time.
Yeah.
Yup.
Yeah.
I think that's
sure.
that's how it's been for me. Is like I was close to it until I started really getting
Yeah.
to hanging out with you guys and being welcomed into your home and all that. Like it's like
facts.
Yeah, you've seen the altars. You
the
probably was
conversation
like,
you
what
and I
the
had
hell is going on?
tonight was like probably it's not something we would have had a year ago.
Yeah.
No, because
Yeah,
I
you
feel
definitely
like
wasn't
you've-
receptive to stuff like that. When
I
we
mean,
first
it
met.
was not even that he wasn't receptive. It's just
I was more like unaware.
yeah, it's like there's a higher being or that there is a concept of it. But a year and a half ago, we couldn't have never like really had a conversation.
I just don't think I was one in the headspace or two understanding enough to.
It was just. I know that sounds like such a bad word, but it's not. It was just ignorance.
Very because ignorance literally just means
Yeah.
like lack of
But
knowledge.
when you say ignorance, it sounds so bad,
'Cause
even
some-
though
well,
it's
'cause
really
people
not
No,
use
bad.
because
as like
people
a-
use it
yeah,
as an
they're like,
insult.
you're ignorant.
Like, I'm ignorant to engineering. I couldn't go and do what
Right,
George
doesn't mean
does.
she is stupid.
You know,
It
like,
just
I
means she doesn't-
Right.
I'm not
She'd
knowing.
be like, babe, only one of my monitors is working. I don't know what to do.
And
I'd
then
be
she
like,
texts me.
pull-
She's like, actually,
did you
Yes.
pull the cord out?
Well, I stopped asking him because most of the
That's
time when I'm having
the answer
technical,
85% of the
yeah,
time.
it is.
like-
That's it.
Power
I-
cycle.
I
Power
called
cycle.
him like,
that happened
yeah.
today in this studio. I'm so mad. Jay came in and he was like, "Did you turn it off and on?" And I was like, "No." And then he did it. I was like, God, "Come on,
Listen,
man! I'm supposed to be the expert."
anytime, listen, I learned this when I was working tech support for Verizon. If something stops working, power cycle. That's your first thing that you do.
Yeah.
If something.
How many
hey,
calls did
all
you
right, do me a
finish with
favor.
that?
Listen, I'm telling you, one stop. I'm a one call resolution, baby.
Yep.
They're like,
said,
"Mr. Fresh, you have somehow 90% resolution rate."
Listen, I just tell them, hey, I need to talk to you on a phone. It's not the phone that you're working on. All right, let me call you on that number. What's the number? Call them on that phone. Be like, all right, do
All
me a
right, turn
favor.
the joint off.
You know that button that's on the right side of your phone. You know the one that's right above the 3. It's like look like a power button.
I'm your customer
I'm
right
gonna
now.
need you to press and hold that.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. But I even got so good that I would have you download an app, and I would take control of your phone.
Now, would you make them? Well, this was years ago. I'd say now you make them subscribe to.
Yeah,
You
he
know
be
what?
telling
Black
people,
Cauldron.
oh my God,
One
wait,
second, let me
wait.
just make sure this YouTube works here real quick.
Hold on.
just
Shout
logged in
out
and
to that lady that
subscribe.
saw me at 7-Eleven the other night. Oh, shout out to you. I told
Did you look presentable? 'Cause
Hell no. I had on pajama pants.
Listen,
It's
'cause I
always
remember you
whenever-
tell me you were like, they only find me.
They only
No,
find me.
She literally ran over there to get one item for our little cousin. Like, ran into the store, and I'm not thinking nothing. Like, we always just sit at the crib chilling. We got on pajamas.
Right.
You know
I
what
had
I mean?
pajama
She got
pants
on Christmas
on.
pajama pants.
And just a t-shirt and,
And a
then
jean jacket.
jacket. And so I get out the car and she said, "Hey, don't I know you?"
I know
I
you
was
from
like,
I know you from you. You're like this girl that I be
She
watching on
said-
YouTube.
Yeah, she was like, she was like, "No,
Actually,
I
she saw
know
the caller
you.
on the line.
I think I watch you on YouTube." And here comes my little cousin. "Yeah, you do. Her name is Noah." She said, "That's right." And she gave me a big hug. So, and I forgot her name was Midnight something. But shout out to you, sister.
Caller, I am so sorry. We've been rambling. I mean, I know you're here for it.
Right?
So I
No,
appreciate that.
yeah, he just called in the chat because I asked
This
him
is like a reunion.
I know.
This is a reunion. Listen, y'all
Sweet.
doing your thing. Look, I think it's a Cali Vegas thing. West
It is.
Coast
Yeah, it
thing,
is.
'cause
It
I didn't
is.
I'm from Cali, and we play like this. But I want to say a few things to Austin and Mr. Fresh.
Okay.
Austin, I do see Hispanic, but I also see Asian.
Yeah.
My
can see
grandmother
that.
says we have
You've gotten that
Mongolian
before.
in us, but honestly, a lot of people do because of Genghis Khan. So
Yeah. I can.
I think it's
honestly
the eyes, though.
Okay.
Legitimately, like a lot of people have brought that
Yeah.
up to me.
Yeah.
I see why people would say that
Yeah, I
you
do
like
see
either look
Asian.
Filipino or like Japanese or something crazy, like somebody with a rounder face, a rounder face Asian.
Yeah.
Well, also, I haven't always been round face. So
I mean, you haven't had a DNA test yet, though, right?
No, I thought we were gonna do it on the channel.
When? When you and him need one? Well, we know
Yeah.
what you're gonna be. I'm just
No,
trying to
George's
figure
gonna
out
get-
No, I
how
wanna know.
African he is. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
George don't want to know that he's
to know.
73% Nigerian.
I think you
dude,
would love it.
come
Are
on
you
now.
kidding me?
I could play for their Olympic
They
team.
tell everybody
That's
they're
my first thought.
Nigerian.
But I mean, but is it wrong though?
Well, not necessarily. They do tell people, like, for instance, I'm
Yeah,
looking
because
at mine.
I come from Congo. I come
Yeah,
from
I have
Mali.
Benin and Togo,
Togo,
Cameroon, Senegalese, Ivory
Mm-hmm.
Coast and Ghana, Mali, Western Bantu people, Yoruba land, North Central Nigerian, Nigerian and the Nigerian woodlands,
Yeah.
somewhere named Twa, and then I'm also indigenous American, which doesn't
That's
surprise
what's up.
me. But this England and northern. Northwestern.
I thought you were about to say I
European.
took a DNA test and found out I'm 100% that bitch.
Yeah, that too. Always been. No, but I have a lot of like Caucasian in me, but I have a lot of African, and I don't even. Both my parents is black. I don't know how this happened. So I just know you're black over there. I'm just waiting. Watch it be like 25%, George.
Oh yeah, no, I already
Comes
know.
back like 87% Irish. Just
Random.
My family's.
Yeah. Well, I guess we should just wrap this up.
Well, he said he had more
did
to
you
say.
have a story?
Yeah. What do you want to tell Mr. Fresh and Fit?
Oh yeah, Mr. Fresh and Fit. Okay, if
He
I'm not,
smirked.
are you Haitian?
No.
You have no
Surprisingly.
Haitian in you?
Nah.
Look that. Okay, yeah. Have you done a DNA test?
I'm looking at my results right now.
He pulled it up. Pulled up the receipt.
Actually,
Okay.
I got the PDF.
But he does have some
I don't
interesting
know,
stuff
for some
in there.
reason. Yeah, for some reason, tells me you have Haitian in you. Now that's the thing. Like my people. So the funny thing is, I didn't tell you last time. Is my grandmother on my dad's side. So she's Creole from Louisiana.
Mm-hmm.
And when I did my DNA test, it told me at one point, and then it disappeared. It said Haiti from, damn, I forgot what was the capital of Haiti, but it said Haiti, and then your peoples came from this particular, like the capital of Haiti, and then it disappeared. So
They said
the
to
funny
take the
thing
African one. They
is-
said don't do these ones. For real, if you're black, they said you should be taking only the African one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and it was kind of recent, but then it went back and resorted to like, okay, now it's not there no more. But it's interesting. Like, I feel like my experiences, like, I've been having stuff happen to me forever, and I wonder, you know, like you said, your ancestors don't play. Your ancestors. It's interesting when you do the DNA test to find out what your ancestors were doing, like. Because I feel like because I have that connection, especially with my grandmother, and being that Louisiana, New Orleans, and all that, that's a portal. I feel like somebody was definitely doing some shit, because I had a situation where I was in bed sleeping, and I kid you not, like I had something enter my body, like something was attacking me, like I could hear the sinisterness of it. And then it was like, at the same time, something came in my body and it casted that entity out. Like I started, my mouth started to like speak like as if I was possessed by that spirit, protective spirit. And all of a sudden I remember, like, after it casted out, said all these words like I couldn't formulate, I just fell back down. It was as if like I was being like, I was like overcome with like calmness, like, whoo.
Yeah.
That was the best sleep ever. It was weird. I don't know how to explain that.
Yeah, a lot of our people, like I said, somebody is saying in the chat, like, we should just be taking the African one. Now the problem is that, and I don't know why,
I heard it's
anytime,
expensive.
yes, it has something to do with us tracing back where we're from. It costs hundreds of dollars, whereas Ancestry DNA test, like, I paid $50 for mine. The platform to look up the information is the most expensive thing. It's not the test. So, but I do, and I think depending on which test you choose with the African ancestry, your brother, like, you have to have a brother that shares one parent with you taking it. My brother lived. Oh wait, I got one here. Austin, not you. My brother's name is Austin too. Austin, let me borrow some of your DNA real quick. I'm trying to see something. trying to see something. But I have brothers, but they're all scattered. There's one here, one in Cali still. So I'm just like, maybe I will do that. Maybe that'll be a birthday present to me.
For your birthday month?
Absolutely.
Oh, my birthday, yes. Because Beyonce would be April 28th. My birthday is April 5th. And, you know, at the beginning,
Why are we not just
I
doing
thought
a
we was going to
conglomerate
Beyonce May 1st.
I changed my mind already. They pissed me off. That cue pissed me off. I got kicked out of it. I'm offended.
So now we're going to open at night.
Maybe. But anywho, take a DNA test, y'all. A lot of the time, you'll be surprised. I know they say, like, Ancestry only tell everybody they're from Nigeria. I promise, or Nigeria. I promise that's not the truth, because it was 3 of us that took the test, and we all were from different parts of Africa, but also still very much so close.
Well, I'm upset now because I'm looking at my results.
Did they change again?
It updated again because they got more markers in my DNA. Now I'm 33% white.
Wow,
you're Wow, you are. Wow.
I'm 33.
33%.
Now I'm 33%. It updated more. I am 15%
That's
England and Northwestern
I
Europe.
can't.
Bro, 33% white means you're gonna go home and watch Larry Bird highlights.
Hey, listen,
Ooh,
man.
damn.
Listen.
Oh my gosh, you don't touch none of the seasonings at home when we get there. You hear me?
Basically,
You don't get any
It's
more.
spicy all of a sudden.
No, you don't get no more baked macaroni cheese. You're gonna be eating that
And-
Velveeta with.
Hey, I got some in my
homeboy over here.
I got some in my backpack for you, Mr. Fresh.
I'm only 4% Irish now. Do I still get to celebrate St. Patrick's Day?
You know what? I went down to
St. Patrick's,
1% because it constantly updates.
And I'm
depending
3%
on the
Netherlands.
markers. Child.
And 11% Germanic Europe.
Let me not laugh too hard. Hold on. 23.
Shit's coming back.
Hold on. 23.
Yeah, go ahead and count.
Oh no, 24, 25. 25%. So I can't really.
But
talk.
then I'm 1% indigenous North American,
Me too.
and I'm 1% Southern Indian.
I'm 3% Spain,
wow.
I
Spanish.
said spanked, and I was like,
Oh no,
girl, what does that mean?
No, but all I know is that I'm black. I'm black, y'all.
It don't matter. I'm 26% Nigerian.
Okay.
That's all that
Do you remember
matters.
you remember? Okay, so producer,
Means I'm a
Mr.
scammer
Producer
by
Franny got his DNA test, and I sent it to Noah
Oh yeah.
about Franny, and he said we cousins.
Oh yes, I listen because he had some Nigerian in him too. I was like, friend,
So his dad is Colombian. Mm-hmm. His mom is Mexican.
we got dropped off. It
It
wasn't
was
as
the
many
Colombian.
of us.
I bet you it was the
It was the
Colombian that was
Colombian,
part of
yeah.
black.
Because we got dropped off, even though it's not as many people as they said it was, we still were stolen. You know, like a lot
Right.
of us were. I don't think I'm indigenous, but I do feel like my people came here, and some of them were obviously with this one.
Well, let's say 1%. I'm trying to figure out, is 1% enough to get me paid from the casinos in Cali?
Nope. To be
I need a check.
native and to be a Californian is a beautiful
Listen,
thing.
I know a shorty. She was busting checks from the casino. It was a casino in Sac called Thunder Valley.
Yeah, because
They was paying shorty like $10,000 a month just
they
because she
got
was.
their reparations.
Wait, where's Brian's, George?
I'm surprised that he didn't. If you move, I don't
Brian's
know.
what?
His checks.
Well,
Oh,
out here they ain't giving
for
you shit.
Native American?
Yeah.
Wait, I'm sorry. I was sending
That's
a
because
text. I'm sorry.
in California and in Arizona, they build the casinos on reservations. They're all on reses.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So
If
they get a
you-
kickback because they're built on reservations. I guess reservations, they don't got to follow the regular lay of the land, like the rules.
Right, because they are technically like their own.
Which is why, like, down south, they be having the river boats for gambling and shit.
because you're on the water now.
Yeah, yeah.
No
I feel it,
rules.
Phoenix, and that's why I want one of those mitochondrial tests. I want
a
to be
powerhouse of the cell.
100% sure that I am who I am.
Right, George? Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. That's the only thing I remember from science class.
You're 100%
Yeah,
correct,
It's
Austin.
the powerhouse.
Ding.
It's
Yeah,
the
that's
powerhouse.
it's very, very expensive though. So
I got a question about that. About because y'all know. I know y'all heard being from California. I know you're a Khaleesian, right? You've heard of that, right?
you said what? What's it called?
Okay, so there was a queen in California.
Oh yes,
like she was an ancient queen,
and she was black.
And
Why you gotta say it like
yes,
that?
Cause they always, you know,
Yes.
I'm tired. They playing black folks' face. That's why.
The way you said it though had like a.
so
like
I call myself a Khaleesian.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I wonder, because in my DNA test, they connect. There's like a little bit of my DNA that they cannot trace,
Identify.
and I don't know what that is. Yeah, and I'm like, so are you telling me I'm a little bit of an alien, or I don't know what they're trying to say.
It just means that they don't have a name for it, but there's absolutely a queen that ruled over what is now today California, and she was black. And you know, every time it has something to do with black, they're like, no, she was indigenous, or she was
she was
Mexican
Jamaican
or Mayan, and I'm just like, bro, what's her name? It was Khalifa, right? Or
Khalifa.
Yes,
Yeah, Queen Khalifa.
And that's where California came from.
Yes, very, very powerful woman. But
there was no hieroglyphics found in the Grand Canyon either. So.
No, of course not.
Of course not.
They spelled her name with a K. And you know what's funny? So I don't drink any dairy products, but I'll get the goat, not the goat, what's the what do you call that milk? The almond milk? Yeah. There's a milk here that I don't know if it's in California because I'm in the South now. I'm in Georgia now. But literally it's called Khalifa milk, and it has a picture of this woman.
Woman,
and she has like leaves around her head.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about, right?
I know exactly. You see, I did the stance that she's in, and I just wish that we paid more attention, but they will never, ever, 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 ever let us be great, because then if we're great, then they got to pay reparations, and
they'd be damned if they do that.
Yeah, it's just totally just crazy, but. I'm definitely I'm gonna go home and do a little more research. I have researched her in the past. I totally forgot about her, so thank you. I may even make a video on her.
And thank you for being such a trooper, staying on the phone line.
Yeah,
for so long. We do have to wrap it up.
Hanging out on the couch with us.
Y'all are the bomb. Y'all gotta make me an honorary, guest also one day. I'm gonna come to Vegas. I'm actually gonna come to Vegas in March, but I hope the chat isn't mad with me. You know what I'm saying? But I had to be with my people, y'all. I gotta catch y'all up on some other stuff, but I gotta go. I appreciate y'all. Y'all keep doing your thing. Keep shining bright. Y'all do what you do.
Thank you.
I love y'all. Oh, also, I'll tell you this, Noah, one more thing, y'all. Research, a lot of things been surfing, coming back from the surface of Erykah Badu. Now that you're talking about the reparations, I didn't know that song that Erykah Badu been telling us stuff about that song.
You talking about On and On?
Listen to those lyrics.
Listen.
Yes.
If we were made in his image and call us by our names, they ain't gonna never do that. Listen, I'm already on it. That song is so spiritual in nature and just. Well, we gonna have to rap, but
Erykah Badu been burning incense.
Listen,
but do us a favor. Reach out to Noah's email.
Yes.
The blackcauldron@gmail.
Please.
And
at Gmail. Okay.
Yeah, make sure you hit us with
your on the Discord too.
Yep.
Hit us with your or on Discord. Send
send Noah
Discord,
a message or something. All of that good stuff.
Or
I know
if she's not answering, just send it to me and I'll make sure she gets it too.
Because I'm running currently like 4 different servers. So. But I appreciate you.
She calls herself a self-proclaimed senior citizen with tech.
I appreciate y'all. I'm going to try to keep up with every one of y'all. Like, Austin, George, everybody. Like, I'm going to keep up with everybody. But thank you so much, y'all, for having me and letting me talk. And listen, we can go on movies. We should dedicate another show to just movies for Black History Month. Because I got a list, and I hope y'all ready.
Yeah, listen, I know that I didn't even realize. I've seen a lot of movies.
We should do something where everybody got to watch a new movie. Or watch a movie.
Like a book club?
Yeah, like a book club. And write a little short synopsis on what you learned from the movie. Or what you see. Like, watch it with your adult eyes this time and be like, what did you see that was different?
Yeah, because Ease by You, I used to be like, Sicily's a liar. And I was like, actually, maybe not. Okay, so definitely we will be
posting. And I had a crush on Journey.
I love Journey Smollett.
I had a crush on
she's gorgeous.
Journey
Smollett. Journey is still beautiful.
Yeah, she is she's T. So actually what we'll do is probably put but we'll put this up on our community tab just to kind of give y'all an idea of what we mean. That would actually be a pretty dope idea for content, even just amongst us if we watch a movie.
Yeah.
So. But all right. Thank you so much. Please keep in contact with us, okay?
Yep.
Absolutely. Have a good night. Hit y'all up.
All right,
have a good one.
Later.
Well, guys.
We have to give a round of applause. That is the world record.
Yes.
For how long a caller has been in?
Yes. He caught us at the right time.
Yeah.
It is it's something that we're gonna have to monitor here, but like in the sense of when it's good and it's family and stuff like
Well, what made it dope though?
I loved it.
What made it dope is
he's vibes.
We were already winding down to our last 2 calls, and we were, just running our mouth anyway. So he kind of just was an extra ear.
He was there for the ride. No, he was there for the ride.
So
I definitely. Oh no, I'm over here trying to look up something for somebody in the chat, but I definitely appreciate our peoples for real, who are like avid listeners that are here every week, because y'all really make this show. Your engagement helps us get pushed to the YouTube front page.
We're growing.
So, it's just very, give it up to y'all.
I love the fact I love the fact that even though our show is called Calls From Beyond, like it really be the engagement in the chat that keep our conversations going. Like they be saying stuff, they be giving us stuff to talk about, and then we get to interact with them. So it's like
sometimes last week though, sometimes they gotta be a
little
bit of timeout. But I mean, honestly, we should probably be putting timeout ourselves.
No, Shaman said something maybe about an hour ago that made perfect sense. He said he can't be penalized for feeding off of the energy that we exude.
No, I told him to log out, and I tell myself sometimes when I be making stuff, go ahead and log out.
Everything came from the Poom Poom Priestess.
Yep, it was her fault.
And once that got started, it kind of it snowballed.
Yep. Yeah.
To be fair, I'll be on the phone with Noah, so I'm gonna go ahead and log out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and log out.
Sometimes you got to. Sometimes you got to.
Go ahead. I just want to respond back because somebody was like, please make a video on Queen Calafia. I will, I promise, because I literally, this is in like the archives in the back of my brain. I've already done the research. Go ahead, Austin.
I was gonna ask, what is Costa Rica and Bali looking like?
Costa Rica has 7 spots that are filled as of now, and we only have 18. Bali, I believe, is still at the 3 or 4 spots. I haven't checked on
Bali.
It.
Last time I checked, we needed 3.
Okay.
Damn. And they said you weren't even going to sell out.
Well, we sold out, and then we added 5 more slots.
No, I know. I'm just saying, though, originally they were like, you're going to sell it.
However, this is something I want people to keep in mind.
Any day.
Black taxes. Black Christmas is coming.
Yes.
Black Christmas is coming for most people.
I already got my return.
Did you?
I get the advance through credit card.
I'm not excited at all.
I'm not filing.
I'm
scared.
I was scared. I did have to I did not get as high as normal for sure because they took out.
Nah, we gotta now.
I'm gonna go see
me
a tax
and Noah
professional.
are sitting here and we're like, we are the tax professionals, girl.
No, but I for real need to go see.
Nah, me and Noah are really sitting down. Like, do we want a house in 2 years, or do we? Because we got some write-offs, but do we want to claim the write-offs?
See, I claimed them.
You putting 2. Listen, y'all have a good night. No.
I'll mute Mr. Fresh if he starts that.
I don't want
Mr. Fresh, you don't have. I got you.
No, but in all seriousness,
Mr. Fresh looks so disrespected, George.
Well, no, I'm sorry. I was like,
are you trying to save him from himself?
I'm trying to save you from yourself, dude.
I didn't say nothing illegal.
No.
I don't know. She jumped you. I was like,
he said if you push that button so quick. I'm like, no. But in all seriousness,
right.
I'm so excited and just glad that you guys are booking the spots for Bali. And if you're interested, it is Black Christmas coming up, y'all, aka tax time. This is the time that everybody said they were waiting for. So I don't expect it to be too many spots left after this. Okay, so make sure that you reserve your spot. And yeah, let's travel the world, y'all, because I'm already on 2026 travel. And I think I want to go to Africa.
Hey, we
not
can make that
Egypt.
happen.
Not Egypt.
They try to scam you too much.
No, that too, but no, I don't want to be called chocolate, brown sister, brown sugars. Y'all don't
I'm trying to convince Noah to go to Ireland with me, but
why not?
Listen,
I don't want to.
Listen,
that was my
The Steelers got a home game in Ireland this year. I'm trying to slide.
It's meant for you, dude.
I'm trying to slide, and I do want to say happy birthday to Shaman before we get up out of here.
Happy birthday, Shaman! Happy birthday! Happy Earth Day! And that's take us out.
Hey, happy birthday to you.
Yeah, it's Shaman's birthday. She's having a good night.
No, you gotta show you, George. You can sing.
She's having a good night, and we are having a good night. It's Shaman's birthday. She's having a good night. A great night. A good night. Low key. A food night. She's probably having food. Shaman's birthday. Yeah. She does what she wants. Shaman's hungry. She's going to eat. That's what the
This makes
shaman
me think of like old
does.
hip hop. I remember T-Pain was making fun of it. Here we
This is
are.
very
We're here.
much
Sit
so.
down.
Hey, Shaman, it is your birthday. Peace.
Yes. Peace out.
Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you
We
so
will
much.
cleanse.
We'll see you guys next
We will
Tuesday.
cleanse. I
We're gonna
promise.
cleanse. Oh yeah, because I'm about to take the company card and go get a black candle, some herbs.
My eyes ain't going to see nothing. Actually, I'm legally blind in my right eye.
Listen,
can't see.
I went to the spirit store before I got here, but it's for a client. I'm conjuring for a
Oh,
client,
okay.
so I had to go. But I'm gonna bring some for this space in particular.
George was already taking us out.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
There you go.
We good. I'll see y'all next Tuesday.
Thank you
y'all
guys.
down.
We
Do
love and
good, be
appreciate y'all.
good.
Y'all holding
Stay
us
safe.
down.
I'm gonna be that.
I'm so sorry. Have a good night, everybody.
everybody.